Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Trying to come out here and finish the year out on a strong note and, do what they can to battle during this tough year, CJ.
Yeah, absolutely. This more than likely being our last game. But like we talked about earlier, you just never know this year how it's going to turn out. We may have some more under some unique circumstances. But, yeah, still a lot going on. The freshmen, you've got a chance to get better tonight. Take that momentum into next year, maybe even earn a starting spot next year. Sophomores, go out there and play like it's your last game. Try to get recognized by that next level and just leave it all out on the field.
Absolutely. Now, when we come back with the Davis Ford pregame show, we'll shift gears and step inside Coach's Corner with Lee Adams as he had a chance to catch up with Coach Sean Cannon and talk about tonight's game with Holmes. We'll get his Bank of Okolona keys to victory and more as the Davis Ford pregame show rolls on here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the second straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. We are joined by head coach Sean Cannon. All right, Coach. Things ball didn't bounce our way last week like we wanted, but it's another week. Get another chance to get it to win here at Holmes tonight. Just talk a little bit about what we can take away from last week heading into tonight.
Yeah, it was a tough situation, being out 2 weeks, and and I kind of told the kids after the game, we could have waited another week and got ourselves back, and but I felt like we could answer the challenge, but just beat ourselves again, turn the ball over inside the red zone, and throwing the pig there, give up a big play on the second play of the game. You take those 3 plays away, you score down there, and we win the ball game, and as bad as we played, we had a chance to do that, but it's been a tough year, for the coaches and the players, and you get a game, you get a win tonight, everything is back on track. You get to finish the season up at least on a positive note, and how much positive can be, and so that's what we're going to try to get done tonight.
Okay, now on offense last week, it seems like our guys, despite the mistakes, they were starting to find a little bit of a rhythm and grow up a little bit, so to speak. Talk a bit about the offense and kind of what you expect out of them tonight against Holmes.
Yeah, having a couple of coaches out didn't really help our cause. We had to get some guys in here to help us coach, and just situational, and that type of thing. But got to count on Quay. He's been a big play guy for us all year, and running the football, we didn't do that a great job of that. Thought we had a good plan coming in, but so we just got to be able to make some plays. That's the biggest thing. You look at scores around the country in football. It's an offensive game now. You're not going to win games like the Alabama, LSU 9-6 anymore. You got to score points, and that's the thing I've told the kids this week. We've got a chance to get in the reds, get in the end zone. Got to get in the end zone. You play an option team. They want to try to play from ahead. We got to play from behind. Make them play from behind. They're just not built to to try to come back, and that's going to be a key for us. We've got to finish drives with touchdowns. We've got to finish drives with field goals. We've got to finish with points, and that's the biggest thing. That we got to be able to finish out today.
Now, you mentioned that option offense they run. No surprise, you know what they're going to do. Just talk about some of the challenges, more so for the freshmen, because your sophomores have faced it against them last year, of course. Talk about some of the challenges that might present to the freshmen and overall to your team this week.
Biggest challenge every time you play an offense like this is the simulation in practice. It's what they do. They're used to doing it. They've been doing it since August. We're trying to do it in 3 days, and it's something you cannot simulate. You can simulate the plays as much as you can, but you're never going to be able to simulate the speed of the game. Their O-line's going to come off different than what we've been seeing in practice. Their running backs and quarterbacks are going to run it a lot different than what we've seen in practice, and that's our challenge. We've got to be able to weather the storm early to get the speed of the game down. It's always happened like that. I think they've been out running this offense since 2014, and that's been the key for us every year. You got to make this team drive the ball. I told them about the 17 game we played Holmes in our last homecoming. It was 61 to I think 18 or so, and I think that day we played 103 plays on defense, but we scored 3 times. We made them drive the ball, and you make an option team have to drive, eventually they're going to turn it over, and that's kind of what they did a couple of years ago, and and last year as well. I think we had 4 interceptions last year against them, had a couple of fumbles, and the biggest key of the game was, they got us on the outside on the option, and we stopped them on the goal line, and the next play they fumbled. We got the ball back, so you got to make a team like this drive the ball. You cannot give up big plays because, a 2-play drive against this offense is no good. You got to make them at least go 8, 10 plays, and that type thing. But we watch, we've been watching tape on them. If you don't do your responsibility, if you run up the field or you run to a guy that that doesn't have the ball, they're gonna big play you. And that's what happened last week in Northwest. I think they scored 13 points, but both touchdowns were on big plays. Quarterback run for about 80 and a pass over the middle that they just didn't read their keys and all that. So it's our discipline. It's staying on the line of scrimmage. But it's going to be a challenge for sure.
And now you mentioned the big plays there, and you mentioned them playing Northwest last week. Northwest seemed to big play them the whole time, and I know that's what your offense is wanting to do there as well. Talk about a little bit getting them to play behind I think earlier this year they had a drive that was like 9.5 minutes in a game. Is that something that you've been preaching to your defense as well, like get them off the field as quick as possible? Not just like, I know 3 and outs are always the goal, but talk about trying to keep them from having those long drives and getting ahead early.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, maybe it's Northeast. They had the whole ball the whole third quarter, and I told offense yesterday or Tuesday in practice. I said, guys, y'all gonna be over there with your hands folded a bunch now. You're gonna be out there kind of waiting to go because the tempo, they're gonna huddle. They're gonna run guys on and off the field. I mean, so we're gonna have a lot of time to rest on defense and that type of thing. I said, so it's a clock burning type of deal, and so we get the ability to make big plays, especially in the passing game, because these guys see run every day. They see run in practice, and they're going to do a good job of knowing how to squeeze and all that stuff. But what they can't simulate is the passing game. They're built to, they're only play 2 receivers, sometimes 1 receiver, and so they're not used to playing 4 receiver sets and things like that. And so when we get an opportunity to make a play, we can't drop a ball. We got to hit the wide open guy and all those things. But I think Coach Cook's done a good job of getting a good game plan this week to get a lot of guys the ball. And so hopefully we can make some big plays on them, and we get the ball. We got to go down and score. I mean, we got to do what we got to do to win a game.
Now I think you've touched on most of these, but go ahead and give us your Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory.
Yeah, it's turnovers. I mean that's been our Achilles heel. We've played in spots this year, really good defense. I don't think we've given up a rushing touchdown since our first game of the year, and we got to build on that. We got to be good in the run game, and we can't give up big plays. Got to make them earn what they get. And then on the flip side of that, offensively, we can just hold on to it. That's our biggest thing. Just hold on to the ball. Because we got the ability, we got good players that can make plays and make touchdowns and all those things, but when you don't have the ball, you're not going to be very good. So it's taking away on their side, is keeping the ball on our side, and then it goes back to just the intangibles of the 5 plays. 5 plays are going to make or break you. You go back and look at Northeast last week. 5 plays that we didn't make, they made, it beat us. You go back and every game you either won or lost. You can go back and look at it's 5 plays. And the thing, we don't know when they're coming. They could come early, could come in the third quarter, could come all in the fourth quarter. Who knows? But we've got to be in a position to make those plays, and I think those are going to be the keys for us to get a win tonight.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for your time and best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Ice cream and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza. Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6. Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the second straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show here on Super Talk Mississippi, 101.9 FM, and Let's Go ICC TV. We are just about 10 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff between your ICC Indians and the Holmes Bulldogs. First American National Bank, customer-driven, community-focused since 1964. Adam Gore, Dr. Brad Boggs, and CJ Adams coming to you live from Goodman for a season finale for your Indians, or so we think. Guys, we just heard from Coach Cannon and his Bank of Okolona keys to victory against the Bulldogs. I want to get your keys to victory, but before I do that, I do want to remind everyone that the Bank of Okolona is a hometown bank that has been serving Chickasaw County and the surrounding areas for over 75 years. Whether it's a personal deposit account or a business loan, John Herod and all the great folks at the Bank of Okolona can help you. They're located at 227 West Main Street in Okolona, and they also have 3 other branches proudly serving you: the Houston Banking Center, the Bank of Manatee, and the Calhoun Banking Center. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information. All right, guys, I'm just going to let you kind of talk amongst yourselves here, but I tell you what, since we got both of you tonight, why don't you give me 2 keys to victory each?
Well, I kind of go back to what Coach Cannon just said, too, and the time of possession is going to be my first from CJ, is because we've got to keep the ball, they've got to manage the time of possession, which keep the ball out of their hands as much as possible. Defense has got to come in with that type of offense that we know that they run with the option offense. They're going to try to control it. We need to try to control that as much as we can. Defense got to come out big to put the ball back in our offense's hands, so that way we can control the clock. And then I go back to last week too, which there were several plays that I go back to with the mental mistakes that we had, and you know, we've got to try to eliminate those. And I know, you know, we've had some issues. We've had hurdles that we had to jump over this year due to COVID, due to coaches being out, due to players being out, things of that nature. But we've got to eliminate the mistakes and penalties as much as possible.
Absolutely. Turnovers is where I was going to go. We haven't had a game this year where we haven't had multiple turnovers. And when you look back at those games, all of those games possibly could have been winnable if we don't have those turnovers. The score don't always reflect it, but a lot of those were a lot closer than the score ended up being. And then the second one, I'm going with our playmakers. Quay Davis, Corley Hooper on defense. Both those guys are leading the nation in some categories, so they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
And we're going to take you to the field real quick as the Holmes band will be getting prepared to play the national anthem here in a moment, as we're about 7 minutes and 45 seconds away from that First American National Bank opening kick here from Goodman. We do appreciate everyone watching here tonight on Let's Go ICC TV, and do once again say a special hello to those in favor of the Bulldogs this evening watching here on the Red Channel. Let's go to the field. And I do want to take the time to remind everyone that registration is open now for the spring semester at Itawamba Community College. ICC offers 5 convenient class options at one of our 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, or Belden that helps make continuing your education easy. And with ICC's great financial aid options, it's affordable too. Come join the ICC family and find out why ICC has been voted the best community college in the state for 2 years in a row by Wallet Hub. You can do so by emailing one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu. That's eadvisor@iccms.edu, or you can give us a call at 862-8000. That's 862-8000. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. So we're about 5.5 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff between your Indians and your Bulldogs. We'll be back with more as the Davis Ford pregame show rolls on here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
What is it? Bangin'.
This is what I call a bangin' burger.
The chilies with the onions and the queso.
Boom. Queso knows where it's supposed to be, where it belongs. Queso burger.
Yeah, diet approved, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilt-free.
Not too heavy, not too light. It's perfectly in between.
Yeah, I feel thinner already. The chicken slinger.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Itawamba Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back now as we're just about to put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show, just under 2 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff between your ICC Indians and Holmes Bulldogs. Guys, we just saw the Coca-Cola coin toss, and I was taking some notes and missed it. So what happened during the coin toss?
Well, it looks like C.J. Holmes won the coin toss.
They won and deferred.
And deferred, correct. So ICC will be receiving the ball to start the first quarter here.
So the Indians are taking the field now. They're in their white jerseys, blue pants, and blue helmets. Holmes are waiting to run through their tunnel to our right down here. They're decked out in all maroon with white numerals as they now take the field here in Goodman. So we're getting set for a football game. Now, guys, this is a place that ICC in the past has struggled to play, and really truly anybody in the league when you come here, because it's a very tough, for some reason, just a tough place to play here at Goodman. Not taking anything away from the team, but when teams are heavily favored still come to Holmes, they seem to struggle here. So it's some kind of magic down here at the football field in Goodman.
Yeah, I think it is, and I think it goes back, too, to the type of offense that they run, too. They come here, you got the home crowd on your side, and you got that type of offense that, again, kind of like Coach Cannon mentioned, they're running it, they're seeing it every day. We're not. We're having to prepare for it on that week of game
right,
week.
On a short week at that. Trying to learn a whole offensive scheme in 3 days is tough for any team, no matter their skill level.
As we're getting set for this First American National Bank opening kickoff, First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and Itawamba Community College. With locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo, just follow the flag to First American National Bank and its nearest location to you. As we're getting set to kick off here, Adam Gore, Dr. Brad Boggs, C.J. Adams, Raphael Henry running the camera. On the sidelines is Z. Taylor and Lee Adams. He's taking photos tonight. You can see those photos at ICCimages.com. Coach Andy Kirk getting in, says he's got his ice-cold Coca-Cola, and he is ready to go. It's going to be a pop-up kick here, and it's going to be on the turf, and the Indians get on top of it. A little miscommunication across the way, but ICC able to get on top of it and recover at that time was number 7, DeMontre Bell, to save possession for the Indians.
Yeah, I don't know, just a little pooch kick or whatever out there that landed at Etowamba.
About the 25, 26, I believe.
Wasn't quite prepared, but hopefully, anyway, we got on it. We got the ball, and, let's put a good drive together here.
So it's going to be a first down and 10 here for the Indians. This first down is being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, give Joey a call at 862-9340 or stop by and see him at 710 South Adams Street. They're going to pitch it out wide, and it's going to be Quay Davis. Cuts across the middle, down across the 40, trying to stiff arm his way across the 45. And, guys, that's what we talked about. Needed to get the ball in our big playmakers' hands, but there is a flag down.
Yeah, I mean, a great little, I guess you call it flare right there, that flare pass. And, had plenty of running room. Let's see what the penalty is.
Coming back.
And it is going to be against the Indians, holding against the Indians. So, man, a great start to the contest, negated by that holding penalty. Tough break there for the Indians.
Yeah, tough break. That goes back to the keys of the game, and hopefully that's not a bad start for us. But, again, eliminating those mental mistakes as you can, or those penalties, costly penalties, because, we had a good first down there.
So now it's going to be a first down, and let's call it a 13 situation here for the Indians. Starting at quarterback is Dylan Falk. Man in motion, and it's going to be a little touch pass forward. Trying to get to the outside now, jumps over one guy, cutting to the outside, and gets back those penalty yardage. As that time it was number 14, Octavius Williams. He's a redshirt freshman wide receiver out of Horn Lake. Gets 3 yards on the play, so to bring up a second down and 10.
Yeah, just wasn't able to get out there on the corner and cut it upfield. The defense of Holmes just kind of kept stringing it out, and never could get outside of that defense to turn it upfield.
Second down and 10. 14:09 to go here in the first quarter of play. ICC moving left to right on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk Mississippi. Falk alone in the backfield by himself. Now gets the snap. Fakes one way. Now he's going to throw a bubble screen to the other side. Holmes was there. Nice open field tackle. Stops ICC back for a loss as they threw it out that time to Barry Flowers. Just couldn't quite get a helmet on the block. Loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I believe they've been watching film on that play. They blew that one up pretty quick.
Yeah, we ran a lot of that last week, and I'm like you, CJ. I believe they were definitely ready for that.
So possession down now here for the Indians. It's going to be third down and 12. 13:30 to go here in the first quarter of play. Both teams are running out of the huddle tonight, so don't see that very often in football anymore. And you really want a throwback vibe, it's going to be this triple option that Holmes runs when they get the ball on the offensive side. Holmes showing blitz, brings it off the left side. Falk steps up to avoid it. Now lobs it downfield. Jump ball caught. Is he inbounds? Yes, he is.
And That was Barry Flowers, sideline reception.
Yeah, Falk did a great job avoiding the blitz that was coming through because they called the blitz. He saw it. He stepped up into the pocket, got outside, and was able to hit the receiver downfield.
Needed 12, got 14 on the play. New set of downs here for the Indians. ICC quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Falk looking to throw. Zips it ahead now. Gets a block on the outside to Daniels. Daniels slips for a minute. Now goes across the middle, and he's going to be hit just shy of the 50-yard line. But what a great block that time by Octavius Williams to free up J.J. Daniels for a gain of about 9 on the play.
Yeah, absolutely. If he don't make
Actually,
that
no,
block.
they're going to give him 10.
Oh, they did. Okay, first down. But yeah, what a great block there. He made that play develop.
So a gain of 10 on the pass there. ICC with another set of downs. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Holmes showing blitz off the right side now. Falks adjust. It's going to hand off. This is going to be Wilson. Wilson cuts up the middle, slips off one tackle, now bounces off another one. Oh, just a shoestring tackle away from being a big play there for the Indians. Another gain of 10. ICC picking it up in chunks right now. A new set of downs for the good guys.
Great job of blocking out there on that left side there. Opened up a hole there. And, like I say, great run.
Yeah, RJ found that hole and just split it. Got a little bit of speed and took off.
So first down and 10 after back-to-back first down pickups here for the Indians. ICC looking to the sideline. Now will break the huddle. Falk is your quarterback. Wilson in the backfield with him. 2 receivers here on the near side. 1 all alone up top. And it's going to be a quick pitch out. This is going to be Wilson. Wilson right up the middle now. Nice back across near the 30-yard line. And I tell you what, ICC is moving nicely offensively right now as that's another pickup and moves the chains for a first down. Another pickup of about 12.
Yeah, great blocking out there, and I'm trying to see his number at him, but that lineman was out there, and, I mean, he held a block for a good long while there, allowing that play to actually form and get where they got.
11 minutes and 10 seconds to go here. ICC is driving. The ball is at the 31-yard line. A little toss forward to Barry Flowers. Flowers getting to the outside. Now cuts it back up the middle. Still going out near the 20-yard line. And another good job by ICC being patient, allowing that play to set up. And Flowers moves the chains yet again.
Yeah, CJ, I'm just liking what I'm seeing from the blocking right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, they're making these plays happen right now, giving these guys some running room and then just letting them go. And good job not holding, because that's a good way to lose this momentum.
Absolutely.
Jamal Brooks is going to check in at the H-back position. Pistol formation now for the Indians. And it's going to be a handoff, and this is going to be straight ahead, and that's going to be Jamarcus Quarles. He just lowers his head and lowers the boom, and shortest pickup in a while for the Indians, and it goes for 6 on the carry.
Yeah, like you said, that was the shortest, and that's a great gain on first down right there that we can't complain about.
Absolutely. Man, it's hard to complain when you get 5 yards.
No.
Can't complain.
Well, this is the best the Indians' offense has looked so far this season. Falk, your quarterback. Quarles still in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass and quick out this to Barry Flowers. Flowers stiffs arm one, gets away. Now he's going to try to get in the end zone. And what a collision as he's going to be knocked out at the 1. Let's take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. Flowers just doing that one all alone.
Yeah, did a great job. When he caught the ball, he was able to automatically spin. The DB was not in a good position. Flowers saw that, made the spin, and got down to the 1.
So first and goal is the situation now from the 1-yard line. High snap. Falk gets it, hands it off to Quarles, and he takes it to the house for the touchdown.
CJ, I'm just seeing great blocking again going up the middle right there. The offensive line just had a great push right there on the D-line.
Well, guys, we talked about it, and you heard Coach Cannon talk about it as well. Wanted to get out to a positive start. Well, I don't know if you can get much more of a positive start there than that drive.
That's exactly what we dialed up and what we needed right there. You know, I got a little concerned, obviously, with the flag back here, the holding call, but we overcame that, and now we got a touchdown.
Waiting the extra point attempt here. Snap back's pretty good. The kick is up, and the kick is true. So the Indians take a 7-0 lead with 9:37 to go here on a 1-yard touchdown run by Jamarcus Quarles. We'll take a break and hear from First American National Bank and be back in 15 seconds right after this.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 ICC with the lead as we're getting set for this First American National Bank kickoff here. 9:37 to go in the first quarter. It was a 1-yard touchdown run by Jamarcus Quarles, but it was the offense picking it up in chunks on that opening drive, averaging right around 10 yards a play. This kickoff is going to be short, angled towards the far side of the field, taken at about the 17-yard line. Now it's going to cut it back across the middle. ICC is going to hit and drop the Holmes returner that time as he crosses the 25 out to about the 27, maybe the 28. Let's give him the 28-yard line. We're going to be a first down and 10 situation here for the Bulldogs.
You know, on a kick return like that, CJ, you really, if I'm Holmes, I want to catch that ball on the run. He was up there too early, stopped, then had to
wait on it, lose that momentum. Cost you several yards right there off the first few steps.
So it's a first down and 10 situation here for the Bulldogs. We do want to say a special hello to those watching here this evening in favor of the maroon and white. Handoff's going to be to the fullback. Right up the middle, a hard hit there, but a solid pickup on first down. And that's the thing you got to do. You have to know your role, stay put, and expect them to come at any direction. So it's going to be interesting to see how ICC adjusts early to this triple option offense.
Yeah, big hit right there. That's going to help, obviously, and keep the defense a little fired up. But, yes, you're right. You got to know your role. You got to know where you got to be each play, know your assignments.
So now it's going to be a second down, and let's call it a long two situation here. They pitch it out off the helmet of the running back. He's able to fall on top of it and get back to the original line of scrimmage. We heard that during Coach Cannon's pregame talk, is the fact that sometimes when you run that play, if you're not paying attention, turnovers tend to happen. That was a potential turnover there, big time bullet dodged by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, as you've always heard, the more moving parts, more likely for failure. Not necessarily for football, but more mechanical, but in this case it could work the same way.
Third down and 2, possession down here for the Bulldogs. Handoff is going to be to the lone back in the backfield, and it's going to be stopped after a gain of 1 on the play. So early decision making here for the Bulldogs is it's going to bring up a 4th and 1 situation.
The Indians did a good job filling the gap right there on the handoff. CJ, to me, I don't know. They look like the offense is still on the field, but you look at a punting situation if I'm down there.
Well,
yeah, I don't really know. I don't know much about their offense, so can't really speak to that. But in my situations, watching these games, normally you would see a punt in this situation.
Well, it is a 4th and 1, and they are going to roll the dice and go for it here. Man in motion. They do get the snap. He's going to fight for it, and I think he got it on the surge. We'll see. Yes, judging by the line judge coming in, it will be enough for the first down. So rolling the dice, and it pays off there for the Bulldogs as they move the chains and keep the drive alive here. Gain of 1.5 on that 4th and 1 situation.
It just paid off, though. I'm talking about just by a hair right there. It paid off because they had just enough push to get.
Yeah, and that's why we are not paid to coach football.
That's the reason why we're up here, isn't it?
7:38 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0. ICC with the lead here over the Bulldogs, moving right to left on your radio dial. Handoff to the running back in the backfield, and it's going to be a minimum pickup of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. So let's call it a long 7 to go here, or excuse me, long 8 short. Well, they keep moving the sticks across the way. Yeah, let's call it a gain of 2. Second down and 8 now that they've got it situated. Corley Hooper with the tackle. He's coming off a game where he had 20 tackles last week, and I tell you what, anybody out there right now that's looking for a solid linebacker, game in and game out, Corley Hooper is your guy. Handoff again, up the middle. No quarterback keeper this time. There is a flag down, though, in the backfield. And that's what that offense kind of gives you, is you think one guy's got it, you kind of lull him to sleep, and the next thing you know, bang, hits you with a big play there. But there is a flag down. The ball is going to be just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, all the Holmes guys are walking backwards, so I think they think it's on them.
So they are going to mark this one off against the Bulldogs here. Illegal shift. So they're going to mark it off 5 yards. So now it's going to be a second down and 13 situation. Clock is rolling here. 6:45 to play in the first quarter. ICC leads this one 7-0 after a 1-yard touchdown run by Jamarcus Quarles after a very impressive opening drive by the Indians. And quarterback's going to keep it again this time. He's going to pitch it out wide, and he's going to be hit and drug out of bounds. Guess who? Corley Hooper on the tackle again.
Yeah, that was the assignments. Again, of course, one guy had his assignment and made the guy pitch. The other guy obviously out there, I don't know where his assignment was on the DB out there, but obviously we just didn't pick that up. So, still a third down, manageable, though, for Holmes.
So let's call it a third down. The PA system says 3. Let's call it a long 3 in that case here for the Bulldogs, coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Well, that's one thing the Bulldogs do. They eat up a lot of time because they're old school. They've got that triple option. They come out of the huddle, and there's a fumble on the snap, and the ball is pitched forward, and somehow it's picked up on the first down. Boy, I tell you what, just called making something out of nothing that time. After the fumble snap, he just picks it up and scoops it forward. The Indian player got a hand on it, batted up in the air, but still results in a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was just a mess.
Well, yeah, and that's the reason why the football is shaped like it is. You can't ever tell where it's going to bounce and who's going to go to.
Give the quarterback credit. In that situation, a lot of quarterbacks would dive on that ball, call it a loss, but he picked it up and made something happen with it.
Keeps it alive there. So, first down and 10 is the situation once again for the Bulldogs. Slowly but surely making their way down the field. Quarterback hit as he pitches that one out wide, and running back that time goes and carries it forward, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play for Willie McCline of the Bulldogs. Quarterback, though, slow to get up as McDonald took a pretty nasty hit as the Indians were in the backfield as soon as they snapped the football. Actually, let's call it a gain of 5.
Yeah, he took a big hit right there, really did. Again, though, they were able to get out to the outside, out to the perimeter out there, almost turning it up, which that's what they're wanting to do is get to the outside.
I know they haven't attempted a lot of pass plays this year, but as a defensive back, linebacker, you've got to stay true to that, even in these situations where they're just running the ball every play.
Second down and 5, 4.5 to play now here in the first quarter. Bulldogs with the football as they cross midfield. And a big-time hit in the backfield. But again, the quarterback makes such a great decision, holds on to it, pitches it out, and then the Bulldogs move the chains yet again. I'll tell you what, guys, McCline is looking sharp tonight at quarterback in that decision-making, but again, pays for it with a big hit as it's going to be a third down and 1 situation now.
Those big hits are going to play a toll on him, CJ. Well, we got to get a guy on the pitch man out there right now, and that's where we're having trouble with the pitch man.
Yeah, and credit to him. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the ball from up here, so I can't even imagine what it's like field level.
So now third down and 1 is the situation here with the Bulldogs. Staying in that same set. This time 2 receivers here on the near side of the field. Both guys go in motion. And, that time the running back knew that he was going to get it in the third and short situation. Got a little bit too much of an early start there, unfortunately, for the Bulldogs, as there's a player slow to get up for Holmes. And may have an injury timeout. Here we are. Let's take the injury timeout with them. Hear from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and be back with more right after this. Indians lead 7-0, 3:49 to go in the first quarter.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see the young man from Holmes, Chris Sutton, a freshman offensive lineman out of Callaway, walking off the field in his own power there. Cold night, might have just got a little bit of a stinger, so hopefully be able to get back in the contest as he heads to the sideline. So after that false start penalty, it will now be a third down and 6 situation here for the Bulldogs. So what goes from a running down, still a running down here for the Bulldogs, but more so a little bit difficult here with it being third and long. Indians defense would love to get off the field here. And this time it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He does pitch it out. And he's going to run forward and hit and dropped at the 40-yard line. Good job, ICC, looking a little bit sharper defensively that time, staying in their lanes, as you say, to be able to get the stop. And another player down on the field. This time it's an Indian down on the far side of the field. So let's take another timeout and be back with more right after this. Indians lead it 7-0. Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the second straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
And welcome back, as that was number 21, Darius, is that right, 21? Yeah, Darius Conley. That was shaken up on the play for the Indians. And 4th down and 3 here. The Bulldogs going to try to go for it one more time. And the quarterback hit in the backfield, fumbled, and ICC recovers.
Yeah, I mean, we've been busting through the middle all night, CJ, on that quarterback. And that time we were able to get to him before he was even able to make the pitch. Fumbled it. Of course, we were going to get the ball back anyway because it was 4th down.
Right, not a lot lost there.
Right, but still, us busting through, we're doing a good job there. It's that assignment football on the outside, which we have been able to contain, and we came back in and contained here recently. But, again, good assignment football right there by the Indians, Adam.
That was Yafet Hearn, a sophomore linebacker out of Byhalia that recovered the fumble that time. So ICC gets the stop and will now have the ball for the second time tonight with 3:13 to go in the first quarter. ICC leads it 7-0, moving left to right on your radio dial. Handoff is going to be to R.J. Wilson in the backfield. He is hit and stopped after a gain of 2. Shortest run of the night we've seen so far by the Indians.
Yeah, there was a hole there for a minute, but they did close it back in. Linebackers came in and closed the gap on that and made the stop.
The legend of ICC is checking in, Miss Donna Thomas. Watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, saying great job and cheering on the good guys, trying to find ICC to get a win there. We do appreciate Miss Donna checking in everything she does at the college.
Oh, she does a fantastic job. We're always happy to have Miss Donna on the team.
2nd down and 8 now is the situation. Falk still your quarterback. High snap, now he's going to throw it out wide. ICC with it, trying to block downfield, and Holmes read that one well, but the Indians do turn it into a positive gain, as that was Octavius Williams, calling his name a lot tonight, as he makes the reception, moves the chain, sets up a 3rd down and 5 situation now, after, I should call it a 3rd down and 4, after a gain of 4 on the play.
That was basically C.J. all Octavius right there, because the DBs had the push on the receivers to where they could have made the play on that.
Yeah, and he fought hard for those 4 yards too.
He really did.
2 minutes now to go here in the first quarter. ICC with a 7-0 lead. Now is going to look back towards the sideline to get the play call. So make their adjustments. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Brooks in the backfield, and it's going to be a quick out pass to Barry Flowers. Hauled in. Flowers stiffs arm and gets down the field. Nice pickup there for the Indians.
Yeah, quick out. Same thing that was open a while ago that we scored on, basically. Same type of play. He made the turn then, and they basically made a shoestring tackle on him.
Yeah, and the running game working so well, that first drive is going to open up those pass plays downfield.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10. This 1st down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. New running back in the ball game is Jamarcus Quarles. And again, a quick out pass, and it's going to be Flowers, and his momentum is going to carry him out of bounds, but he does make the catch and moves forward. A gain of about 6. Let's call it 5 now on the play there for Flowers on the reception.
That's just an easy pitch and catch right there, CJ. They're giving him tons of room out there. That's an easy 5 to 6 yards.
Take it all day.
Absolutely.
1:04 to go here. 2nd down and 5. ICC with a 7-0 lead. Driving, trying to build on that lead here early in the first quarter, or early in the contest, I should say. Handoff to Quarles. Quarles trucks a guy and moves down to the 25-yard line. That looked like it hurt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, great blocking again.
And that's a big boy run, too. He got that momentum, and he was just turning it.
Yeah, Colin Hunt, he's going to have the number 6 tattooed on his forehead after that one. That was just a hard run there. So the Indians will have to snap the ball one more time here. There's about 12 seconds difference in the game clock and the play clock. And it's going to be a little toss pass forward. ICC with it. Up the middle. Oh, big hit there by the Bulldogs coming in. Starting to see a little bit of lumber laid out there, but it does move the chains. One more time for the Indians, as that's Quinshawn Twilley on the reception and the run.
Yeah, he turned that one in, CJ. I almost want to think he had the outside.
Yeah, there was some room out there.
Yeah.
But also, he did a little spin move at the end that deflected that blow. That was going to be a lot worse hit for him.
And we've played one quarter in Goodman. It's been a quick one. ICC leads it 7-0. We're going to take a break and hear from Renaissance Bank and more of our sponsors. Back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
What is it? Bangin'.
This is what I call a bangin' burger.
The chilies with the onions and the queso. Boom.
Queso knows where it's supposed to be, where it belongs. Queso burger.
Yeah, diet approved, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilt-free.
Not too heavy, not too light. It's perfectly in between.
Yeah, I feel thinner already. The chicken slinger.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC football as we start the second quarter of play. Indians lead at 7-0 here over the Holmes Bulldogs. Adam Gord, Dr. Brad Boggs, and C.J. Adams in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Indians with it. They're going to pitch it out. This is going to be Wilson. Picks up a great block, stuff off one tackle, goes forward, a gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. And you're starting to see a lot of great execution on the part of the Indians right now, guys.
Yeah, great execution, CJ, and they're giving us the outside right there. Plenty of green.
Yeah, we had that one good block in the backfield, and there really wasn't any more defenders for several yards in front of him.
Yeah, that was Jamal Brooks throwing that block there that really freed that one. Gain of 8 on the play. This is going to be a give right up the middle. Does he get in the end zone? No, he's down to the 1. But the Quarles on the carry that time. And so he gets us down to the 1. Figure if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and I like to hurry up. Just keep running with it here.
And that's going to be the case. Quarles with it again. This time powers his way forward. That's a touchdown.
Yep, they've signaled it. Man, he is running inspired tonight.
Yeah, he fought for that one.
Yeah.
Take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. You see that second effort. He got hit about a yard deep and then was able to break the plane with the football. His second 1-yard carry of the night. This one coming with 4:17 to go until halftime. And now Lasher will be on to attempt this extra point. So Lasher trying to make it a 14-0 contest, as we'll keep it here after this kick since we just came out of a break. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-0 ICC with the lead. And, guys, that's one thing Coach Sean Cannon talked about. Some of his Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory was the fact that needed to get ahead early and make this triple option play from behind. It's something that's they're not, I don't want to say good at, but makes it difficult running that style of offense. So now the Bulldogs are going to have to adjust, down 2 scores here early in the contest.
Yeah, it makes it difficult on them, CJ, when we go up 14-0 and their style of offense is running the ball. That's what they rely on.
Yeah, you've got the clock is not their friend in this case. And give our offense a lot of credit. That was a good sustained drive. Give our defense a little bit more resting time because they're going to need it against this style of offense the later we get in this game.
Getting ready for another First American National Bank kickoff here. First American National Bank is proud to support their local communities and Etowamba Community College. With locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo, just follow the flag to First American National Bank. So getting set to kick this one off. This is going to be number 83, Shane Lasher, getting set to step into this one. So he puts a foot into this one. High kick is going to be taken at about the 17-yard line. Holmes goes forward on the return. That time was number 24, Danny Woodward. Nice return on the short kick. And looks like he gets the ball out to about the 27-yard line is where the Bulldogs will have it, 1st and 10.
15-yard return.
So 1st down and 10 is the situation here. Guys, the defense have had plenty of time to get over there on the sideline and think things out a little bit. We saw them make some nice adjustments defensively against that triple option, but we've also seen some mental mistakes that, if they can slip a tackle or two, can result in a big play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we've had the push up front through the middle all the time. And there it was again.
Handoff to the first man through, and it's going to be a solid pickup of about 5, maybe 6 on the carry that time, as I believe that was, a new running back there this time. That is going to be Johnson on the carry. And so now it will be a 2nd down and long 4 situation here for the Bulldogs. 13:45 to go until halftime. Do remind you we'll have a special presentation of the Little Caesars halftime show to be a performance from the ICC All-American Band from last year. So you want to be sure and stick around for that at halftime as well. 2nd down and 4 to go now here for the Bulldogs. This time they try to go 2 in the backfield, and they reset the offense. And that's going to be a delay of game. Or did they take the timeout?
No, they didn't.
So a delay of game here on the Bulldogs. And, we've seen ICC have these situations where they get something good going, some penalties to set them back. That's been the case with the Bulldogs tonight. So right now, if you're a Bulldog fan watching, you would love to see them kind of hem this up a little bit and get a little bit sharper and maybe work with a little bit more purpose now that you're down 14-0 here in this contest.
Yeah, it's not extreme panic time.
No.
But at the same time, you don't want to waste away a bunch of the clock and not have a good result.
Timeout.
Timeout taken on the field. ICC leads it 14-0 with 13:08 to play until halftime. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
And welcome back. 2nd down and 9 to go. 13:08 to play here. We're going to drop back and see our first pass attempt of the night. Throws it downfield. He's got a guy open, but just overshot him that time as the pass intended for Jaron White, a wide receiver / long snapper out of West Point, just couldn't quite find it that time. So now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 situation here for the Bulldogs.
And the defense made instant penetration again and almost tripped him up on his step back.
Yeah, and like you said, CJ, earlier, you can't go to sleep on these, because if they throw a pass in there, because the guy was open. He really was. Now, we were a couple of steps behind him, or a step or so, but he was open. A good throw there.
That's right.
We're looking at first down.
Exactly.
So possession down coming up here for the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 9. Clock is stopped at 13:01 to play here in the 2nd quarter. Back to pass one more time. Pressure coming. Going to try to set up a little bubble screen. Catches it just above his shoestrings and put down with authority that time on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th and long.
We are getting a lot of penetration on the line and putting the pressure on them from our line, I guess basically just beating up their offensive line right now.
That was Emmanuel Vance trying out for the WWE on that tackle. As it's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 4 situation here. Punting situation. First time tonight we've seen a punter onto the field. Now this punt is being brought to you by Little Caesars. So waiting the snap as a man goes in motion. Indians nearly jump, but do not. Pressure coming, able to get the kick away, angled towards the side, and nearly bounced off an ICC player. And now this is going to be a return here for the Indians. Got to break one more tackle, still slipping forward, and my goodness, a lot of work for a little yards, but an impressive return that time on the part of Porter, as ICC has it now at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that's one of those. It's dangerous to try to pick it up, you know. Luckily, the Indians did a great job. Porter did an excellent job of picking it up. But normally on those, CJ, you just really try to let those go and take it.
Yeah, that's always a risky situation there, but good for him.
Worked in our favor.
It did.
Talk about that punt. ICC fans, the fastest pizza in Itawamba County has just got faster thanks to the new Little Caesars mobile app. Just download the app from your favorite app store, place your order, and by the time you get to 1405 South Adams Street, your pizza will be waiting for you. Room. Now here comes Quay Davis. And a big return, or big catch and run that time by Quay Davis. Guys, this guy has had a phenomenal sophomore year.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, we hadn't said much about right now Dylan Falk and the sophomore coming into play this game, and he has led the offense very well so far. And he, you know, hadn't seen much playing time this year, but he's led the offense very well right now.
Right. I mean, other than that first holding call, it's been a pretty efficient offense.
It really has.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10 situation here for the Indians. The ball is going to be at the 36-yard line, so they go from 36 to 36 on the play there. Falk this time is going to elect to run right up the middle. It opens up for him. Now cuts to the outside. Falk with a stiff arm out across the 20, stays in bounds, gets inside the 15-yard line. Great run that time by Dylan Falk.
That was a designed run from the beginning, and it goes back to that what the offensive line is able to do in the push. We're getting up front.
Yeah, offensive line is playing tremendous right now, opening up those big run plays.
Take a look at the Little Caesars instant replay there. Falk being very patient as he's able to get that one down. I think they're going to mark it at the 15, and we have a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Timeout on the field. Let's hear from Little Caesars as we'll take a break and be back with more. ICC leads at 14-0. 11:09 to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spinning butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. 11:09 to play here until halftime. ICC with a 14-0 lead, but knocking on the door yet again. Dylan Falk, we've talked about him getting the start tonight, and it's looked pretty good so far.
Yeah, I've seen nothing he's done wrong so far.
And so it'll be a 1st down and 10 situation inside the 15-yard line. Falk going to lob it up. Jump ball opportunity here. Caught and touchdown.
I can't see the number either.
Davis.
Oh, wow.
Does it again. The camera gets a little bit out of focus there, but he just goes up, gets big, and scores the touchdown for the Indians.
I can't say enough about what Dylan Falk is doing right now. Again, not only leading the charge, leading the offense, but now even throwing that, I guess basically it was a fly pattern. I'm not sure. Basically just hitting that over the shoulder. It was a great pass.
Yeah, perfect pass.
14-yard touchdown pass. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0 ICC with the lead. We're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back. 21-0 ICC with the lead. 11:04 to go here until halftime. And it's going to be Shane Lasher set for this First American National Bank kickoff. And I tell you what, First American National Bank is loving this tonight as they are a proud supporter of their local communities and ICC. They've got locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the nearest First American National Bank location. A high kick, and it again is going to be taken at about the 14-yard line. The Bulldogs cut it back up the middle. Got one man to beat here and is still not running. Down yet. Still running and finally tossed to the turf as he gets the ball out across the 50-yard line. A great return there But it looks like the return man shaking up a little bit on the play, but able to get up on his own there, as that was number 3, McCline. We've called him a couple of times tonight on some big plays for the Bulldogs, and a big return there to give the Bulldogs a shot in the arm.
Yeah, great run. Going to set them up with really good field position for this drive.
So it'll be a first down and 10. The ball is going to be on the Indians' 48-yard line, moving left to right on your radio dial for those listening here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Hit us up on Twitter. Let us know if you're watching at Let's Go ICC. Give is going to be the first man through, and it's going to be a solid pickup of about 7 there on first down for the Bulldogs. So a big pickup there, as that's going to be number 20, Johnson, on the carry.
Yeah, he read the outside well that time and left it in the belly there, and the dive basically up through there, it was read well.
And that play has worked well tonight for the Bulldogs, and it's going to be a second down and 4, so a gain of 6 on the play. And so second down and 4, coming up on 10 minutes to play now until halftime. The Bulldogs need to put together a good drive here, find the end zone, as quarterback keeper now is going to pitch it out. Ball's on the turf, and does the Indians have it? Nope, it's going to be kept by the Bulldogs. That was close there, as
Indians played that well defensively. They were out there. We had the guys back there, and they were where they needed to be.
Absolutely, and that's all you can ask of them.
And this style of offense, when you got the triple option running there, they filled their assignments.
So the clock is rolling, 9:45 to go until halftime, 21-0. ICC with the lead over the Holmes Bulldogs. It's third down and 8 now. Possession down here for the Bulldogs, a team that isn't known for throwing the football. As they run this triple option, the ball's on the turf. Quarterback picks it up, busted play, and he does do a good job of picking it up and nearly gets the first down. Got the ball out to the 40-yard line, needed to get it out past the 39, almost the 38-yard line. So it will bring up a 4th and short. Let's call it a 1.5 to go here for the Bulldogs. We've seen them go for it twice already tonight on 4th down.
Yeah, I have no doubt they're going for it in this situation.
I'm going to step up this time. I was wrong last time. They're going to go for it here, CJ. I missed it on the last one.
It's a lot easier the second time around.
It is. And who we got? I may have missed it, Adam. The quarterback in there, number 1, now he replaced McDonald, right?
Yeah, this is going to be Beatty.
Okay.
And now he is out of Arkansas, Foreman High School. And it's going to be a pitch out wide, and he's going to have it after breaking a tackle and gets the ball out to the 35-yard line. Gutsy call that time, but a good call as ICC was pinching in, expecting it to go to the first man through. Pitch and the first down. So the Bulldogs convert for the 3rd time tonight on 4th down.
Well, on the pitch, we had someone out there on him, just couldn't make the arm tackle on it.
Yeah, had him shy of the first down marker, but yeah, that's not an easy tackle to make one-on-one, and he bounced off, and give him credit, he got the first down.
So Beatty has the Bulldogs marching down the field. The ball is inside the 35-yard line. And again, the quick pitch out, and here comes a lot of speed. Great block on the outside. Now cuts back up the middle, spins off one tackler, gets the first down and then some. Impressive run that time by Danny Woodward. As, man, that kid is quicker than Walt Flanagan's dog. He looked like he was shot out of a cannon that time.
I'm going to tell you what was very impressive to me was with the Flanagan, the pitch was behind him. And, he was able to pull it back in. So that was very impressive.
Moves the chains once again here for the Bulldogs as the ball now is at the 16-yard line, so a gain of 18 on the play. That time for the Bulldogs. 7:40 to go here until halftime. ICC with a 21-0 lead, but the Bulldogs knocking on the door. Beatty is still your quarterback. Man in motion, and this time it's going to be a handoff to the first man through, and he just trips on the line of scrimmage, falls forward, and a positive pickup there, and the Bulldogs starting to find their rhythm offensively.
Yeah, they're getting a little more push up front now on our linemen, which is opening up those dive plays, basically.
Yeah, we're not getting through that offensive line near as quick as we were these first 2 drives.
So it'll be a second down, and let's call it 7 situation now. Clock continues to roll here. 7 minutes to play until halftime. ICC leading 21-0. Ball is at the 13-yard line of the Indians. So the Bulldogs pitch it out wide. This is going to be Woodard, and Woodard is hit and dropped in the backfield. But there is a flag down on the play.
That was Breon Jordan that read that play brilliantly.
Good job to see Jordan as he was shaken up earlier in the contest, able to come in and get right back in there and make a play for the Indians. But let's see what this flag is going to be. And another illegal formation on the Bulldogs, or illegal shift, if you will. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, so back them up there. So it'll be a 2nd down and 12 situation now for Holmes. 6:45 to go until halftime.
Well, and that's what you want to see with what Jordan was doing there. The outside linebacker is getting that outside containment, getting out there on those pitch men like that, and that's exactly what they did, and that's what we got to expect those outside linebackers to do.
So 2nd down and 12 now is the situation here for the Bulldogs. And quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's going to pitch it out wide, and the Indians read that one nicely again.
Yeah, Corey and Porter did a great job not overcommitting to that quarterback, staying with that pitch man and bringing him down for a limited gain.
Yeah, because that time when you're talking about the triple, you had the outside linebacker that had to pick up the quarterback on that. Then that came back in with the DBs having to pick up the pitch man.
We'll give you a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update as Northwest taking on Mississippi Delta. Northwest, they score first. It's 7-0. Rangers with the lead. 7:58 to go there in the first quarter of that one. So 3rd down and 9 is the situation here for the Bulldogs. 5:45 and counting here in the second quarter. You feel like this is 4-down territory yet again here for the Bulldogs. Again, the pitch, ball's on the turf. The Bulldogs find it, and wow, big-time loss there. It's going to knock them out of field goal range. And that is going to be a loss of 5, 10, 15, 14 yards on the loss that time, and a big-time play there for the Indians to get them back and put them in a 4th and long situation. They are going to look like they're going to attempt a field goal here.
Good.
Well, I said it would knock them out of field goal range.
45-yarder?
Yeah.
Blake Backel is trying to say not so fast, Gore, as he's going to try to step into a 46-yard attempt. Yeah. Snaps a little high. The kick is up. The kick is plenty of distance. Good.
Excellent kick.
I owe you an apology. Blake Backel, a sophomore out of Madison Central, sticks in that 46-yard field goal with 4:49 to play here until halftime to make it a 21-3 contest. Quick timeout. Let's hear from First American National Bank.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
And welcome back after that 46-yard field goal attempt was good for Backel. Makes it a 21-3 contest as we get set for another First American National Bank kickoff here. Visit them at famb.bank. They've got locations in Iuka, Amory, Belmont, Boonville, Burnsville, Corinth, Fulton, Tisch, Saltillo, Tupelo. They're all over the place. First American National Bank. Tommy Chamley, a good friend of the program here. This kickoff is taken at the 15-yard line. It's going to be hit to the long side, and he's got a block. Now gets to the outside across the 40, trying to cut back up the field. Loses his balance, slips across to the 45-yard line, as that was Twilley, I believe, on the return, and a good return there for the Indians.
Yeah, number 5, Quinchon Twilley, had a lot of green grass out in front of him. Holmes did a good job of getting him over to that sideline, running him out of room, and keeping the damage to a minimum.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10 situation here for the Indians. The ball is going to be at the 45-yard line. This 1st down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give Joey a call at 862-9340 or stop by and see him at 710 South Adams Street right there in Fulton. Falk, still your quarterback. Wilson, the running back. He's going to get the handoff, hitting the backfield. Spins off another tackler, and it's fighting forward. Still fighting forward, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. And I don't know if you're going to see a harder 4 yards earned that time than what RJ was able to get. So it'll be a 2nd down and 6 situation now. Shout out to Michael Upton checking in, watching the broadcast tonight. And Falk is just going to simply toss this one out. And it's going to be ran forward and out of bounds, and a pickup will move the chains, as that was Jamal Brooks. I tell you what, that's a guy I don't want to see stumbling downhill at me running that hard. That was kind of scary. So ICC moves the chains yet again. The ball now is going to be at the 39-yard line, as ICC will have it 1st and 10. 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 receiver on the far side. That's Coy Davis. Well, if you get one-on-one coverage with Coy Davis, as he's now going to come in motion, and they're going to toss this one forward to Davis, as he's going to get up the field, now trying to find a block across the 30, down to the 25, still going forward, and ran out of bounds just before he gets to the 20-yard line. And a big-time pickup there for the Indians. Ran him out of his own shoes. So we'll take a look at this one on the Little Caesars instant replay. Nice blocking yet again. And really, truly, it's just been executed well tonight by the ICC.
Yeah, really start to finish. We've executed, I would say, a lot better than we have in the previous week's games.
3 minutes to play now until halftime. 21-3 is your score. ICC working right to left on your radio dial. Wilson gets the pitch, now cuts upfield, gets across the 20, down to about the 17-yard line, I believe is where they're going to mark him. And sort of another solid pickup there on 1st down.
Yeah, when you continue to see our offensive linemen's jerseys going down the field on these running plays like that, that's not going to be nothing but positives right there, because they are getting that much push up front.
So the gain is going to be 5 that time for Wilson. 2nd down and 5 now is the situation for the Indians. 2.5 minutes to play until halftime. Bulldogs showing blitz coming off the left side. Didn't really bring it that time as Flowers is caught and will move forward for a gain of 6, and that'll be another 1st down for the Indians.
Just another little short pitch and catch
Yeah,
right there, CJ.
It's there. It's open. Take it. Quick 5 yard, 6 yards, easy 1st down.
So coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter, ICC knocking on the door yet again, already leading it 21-3, trying to build on this lead heading into halftime. The Bulldogs will get the ball to start the 2nd half after deferring to the 2nd half. Falk is your quarterback. 5 seconds now on the play clock. Gets the snap off with 3. Now is going to hand it off to the wide receiver that came in, and the Bulldogs knock the Indians back, and this might be the first time tonight that they've knocked them back for a loss. Actually, I want to say he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they really, they had good pressure on us that time, and did not allow him to get to the outside in any form or fashion, and then there was no lane.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 10 situation now, inside a minute and a half to play here until halftime. The Indians would love to find pay dirt one more time here. New running back in the game is Jamal Brooks for the Indians. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Falk is your quarterback. Gets the snap, drops back, plenty of time to throw. Over the middle, tipped and caught for the touchdown.
Was that
Coy Davis?
Coy Davis.
Go back and look at that one again. That was picked off, just went in and out of the hands of the defender. Coy Davis in the right spot at the right time, and Davis scores again.
Yeah, again, dangerous pass, but went our way. You know, last week we had some of those that didn't go our way. Guess what we did this week. So, again, worked in our favor, touchdown.
So Lasher will be on to attempt this PAT here, and a chance to put the Indians up 28-3. Awaiting the snap. It's a little low. Falk does a good job of digging that one out of the ground. It's up and good, and ICC leads it 28-3. We're going to take a break, and let's tell you how you can sign up for spring classes as ICC leads it 28-3 with 1:04 to go until halftime. Registration for the spring semester is now open, and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the 2nd straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. And welcome back. And if you've heard me say this before, stop me now. First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and Itawamba Community College. With locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo, just follow the flag to the closest First American National Bank to you as we're getting set for another First American National Bank kickoff here from Lasher. This time the kick's going to be a little bit deeper as it's going to be taken at about the 17-yard line by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs got a nice return last time. The Indians, though, there to make the stop, as that was number 22, Keaton Cager, the sophomore out of Tupelo, coming up to make the tackle. All right, inside a minute to go until halftime. I want to be sure and stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll have a 2019 ICC All-American Band performance coming your way, part of the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll also get the thoughts from Dr. Boggs and Dr. CJ down there.
I like it. I've been called much worse than that.
I have too, by my own mother. As it's now inside a minute to play here, 28-3. And the Bulldogs, quarterback keeper this time, gets to the outside. Nice job sealing the corner, still going forward. Smart play to get out of bounds. Got all the yardage he could that time by Beatty. And he gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 50 seconds to play.
Yeah, we got to avoid the big play right there. You know, I know we've said it. You know, this is not a passing offense. Normally in this type of game situation, you're looking at a passing situation here. If you're trying to get points on the board, they were able to get out to the outside again. I guess I don't know if we were backed up or whatever, thinking pass, but they obviously ran.
So Delta answers the quick touchdown by Northwest, but cannot get the 2-point conversion as Delta trails at 7-6. Again, Beatty on the keeper, just weaving his way through traffic. Now here's trouble as he's going to get to the outside, and again, smart heads-up play by Beatty, getting every inch he could on the run that time. Doing a great job of being creative and open the field, but more importantly, gets out of bounds, stops the clock again.
Yeah, that was just an excellent play by Beatty. Lots of moves he put on our defenders right there, and have the wherewithal to get out of bounds from this side of the field all the way across to stop that clock.
And it was, CJ, it was a great move because the linebacker that was keying in on him actually had him, and then he went because he thought he was going to pitch it. And so he played the pitch man, pulled off, and that's where he was able to turn it up.
39 seconds to play now until halftime. Bulldogs quickly marching downfield. Handoff up the middle and heads over, or actually gets flipped up that time, as I thought he was trying to dive over the top, but the Indians flip him forward. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to take their third and final timeout here in the first half. As they're going to take the timeout there, let's take it with them. Let's hear from Coke and be back with more right after this.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent it butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 31 seconds to play until halftime. ICC with a 28-3 lead over the Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs knocking on the door here. Ball is at the 34-yard line of the Indians, moving left to right on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. A little bobble of the snap. Now they're going to throw this one out, and great play set up here for the Bulldogs. Gets it inside the 20 and wisely runs out of bounds yet again. Wonderful clock management as that pass complete that time to McCline, and now gives the Bulldogs a chance to put this one in the end zone as it's going to be just shy of the 15-yard line, and ICC going to take a timeout this time. We just took you to a commercial break. Let's keep it here, guys. The Bulldogs never say die attitude, trying to get points on the board here just before halftime. If they do, it could be big.
Yeah, they're going to the air right now, and granted, that's what we said that they would need to do, but that little flare pass out there to the running back, great call. We weren't there. We weren't defending it. And a lot of green grass, and get them set up in good position, CJ.
Yeah, you almost have to think somebody missed an assignment there, especially with the triple option. You always have an eye on those running backs. But in that case, he he come out to the flat here and was wide open with a lot of green grass in front of him. And I think it was a gain of 19 and got out of bounds. So.
Yeah, and they're obviously, we saw the kicker, they're in field goal range. I mean, they're not worried about that right now. I think they're thinking end zone right now.
Oh, yeah, you have to, especially you're getting the ball after halftime. So you put 6 up on the board right now, it's a whole new game coming back from the half.
22 seconds to go until halftime. ICC 28-3. Holmes dropping back to pass, lobs this one up back of the end zone. Jump ball, and in and out of the hands of Ralph Dunn that time. Could have picked that one off, but it will stop the clock with 17 seconds. Another Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. The Rangers of Northwest answers the Mississippi Delta touchdown. They do get the extra point. They lead at 14-6 with 1:33 to go there in the first quarter.
Yeah, well covered down the field right there by ICC and our DBs. And, again, a chance to pick that one off, but we did the right thing, by, at least just batting the ball down.
Yeah, that receiver turned into a defender real quick and did a good job knocking the ball, just disrupted enough that kept it from being an interception.
So the Bulldogs with it. Now they're going to step back. It's got a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Busted coverage by the Indians that time, and the Bulldogs take advantage.
Yeah, and I think that's what we spoke about earlier. Don't let your guard down, because everything in that formation showed they were going to run it again, and he just pulled it back. Had a guy wide open. Great play by them.
Yeah, it was a little delayed release on the wide receiver that time. He looked off the DB, looking at that wheel route, and they were able to put that one in the end zone. Big time score there for the Bulldogs.
Did you catch the number of that guy?
I did not.
I did not either.
Snap back's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
No good.
Oh, no good. Excuse me. Well, that one looked true that time, so we'll keep it here with 12 seconds to play. CJ, I'm thinking it was never mind, I was going to say number 9, but that's a defensive lineman. So that the PA announcer, either way it goes, is 28-9 right now in favor of ICC with 12 seconds to go as we get set for another First American National Bank kickoff here from the Bulldogs. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll move directly into that, guys, and get your thoughts on the first half. So be thinking about some of the things that you've seen so far here in the first half. Squirrel checking in. Saying, good job, guys.
Appreciate that.
He's a big Brad Boggs fan.
I don't think he said that.
So the Bulldogs getting set to tee this one off here, and this will be coming off the foot of Blake Backel. Wilson and Twilley back to receive this kick, and it's going to be towards Twilley, taken at the 10-yard line. Twilley trying to get now to the outside of the field, gets a block. It's a foot race down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds with 4 seconds. Well, now 3 seconds to go until halftime. A little slow on the trigger to stop the clock there, but a nice return out to midfield by Twilley.
One play here is all you got. Of course, I don't think, obviously, we'll be kicking this one. So
I think that's a safe bet.
Be either kneel or it'll be we're going for the end zone, one or the other. We'll see what they dial up. That looks like, I'm going to say they're going to go for a deep pass.
I say put it in the air and see what happens.
Just try.
So with 3 seconds to go until halftime, ICC with a 28-9 lead here over the Bulldogs. I say put it in the air and see what happens. Instead, they're going to hand it off to Brooks, and he'll gain 4, and that will do it for your first half of play. 28-9 as we head to halftime and move into the Little Caesars halftime report. Indians very impressive in the first half. Looked good early, got ahead early. It was the key to the game. And, guys, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I mean, really, we came out and did after we got through, we had that early holding call. We thought it was going to be a setback. It wasn't. We overcame that, and the offense has done their job tonight. They've stayed on the field. I know we'll look at time of possession here in a minute, but they've done their job. Defense really has adjusted fairly well, except for that last drive there, CJ, to the triple option.
Yeah, our offense, we've had the ball, 5 times. I don't really count that last possession as a drive. You had one play, but the previous 4, touchdown on every drive. 4 for 4 to start the game. As a coach, you that's got to make you smile going into the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, I guarantee you Coach Cook back again this week.
Yep.
He is happy with his offense right now.
Indians lead at 28-9 here at halftime. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and come back with a special performance from the ICC All-American Band from last year here on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Spinning butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll tide!
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the 2nd straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Spinning butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. continues with the music from the 1992 video game Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game Halo, featuring our low brass. We close our program this evening with the 2002 video game Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Etheridge.
What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Ice cream and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza pizza.
Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the 2nd straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Ice cream and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza pizza.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC 28-9. Had a few folks check in during halftime. Jordan Smith, loving to see this ICC offense rolling in the first half. Tyler Kemp, he don't know what's going on right now, so he just checked in as well. But Dr. Brad Boggs, C.J. Adams in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Remember to join the ICC Alumni Association. Visit iccms.edu/alumni. Michael Upton, Jim Ingram, Tilda Bushlawn doing a great job over there in that part of the world, keeping things rolling there. All right, guys, your thoughts on the first half. Brad, what did you see out of the Indians and what did you like the most?
Really, again, I go back to I like the physicality. I like the play. I like the fact that Falk has come in and hasn't. I mean, he's had a little playing time this year, but man, has he come in and he has really taken over this offense and done a fantastic job. He's done it through the air. And we've, he's done it as far as just leading the offense, CJ. For someone who hasn't been in there leading the offense, he's really done a good job. And then I got to go with one more, and that's that offensive line. They've really done a fantastic job up with the push up front.
They have, and really need to give them a lot of credit. And going back to Falk, I mean, you wouldn't believe me if we told you that he hadn't played much this year. He looks like he's played every game and played them well, the way he's doing out there tonight. And then Quay Davis. I mean, I know we keep calling his name, but this kid's a playmaker. You put the ball in his hands, and he makes great things happen for this football team.
Absolutely. Taking a look at some of these Little Caesars instant replay from the first half, and ICC fans, don't forget the fastest pizza in Itawamba County just got faster thanks to the Little Caesars mobile app. Just download the app from your favorite app store, place your order, and by the time you get to 1405 South Adams Street there in Fulton, your pizza will be waiting for you. You can even pay for it from your phone as well. The Bulldogs taking the field, the Indians warming up behind the stands across the way. So we saw what the Indians did in the first half. Let's talk about what they need to do in the second half to continue to be successful. Build on those keys to victory that we talked about in the first half being presented by the Bank of Oklahoma.
Well, I go back, CJ. What we don't need to do is get, I guess, sleepy, lax, whatever you want to call it, on defense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to put it all on that, but, that last drive that Holmes was able to put together, they did put it through the air a few times. They were able to make some plays. Kind of looked like our defense, they just kind of had them off guard from where we were earlier. Right. We were controlling it, but it kind of had them off.
Yeah, it did. And to go back to our keys for victory, we spoke on earlier, the turnovers. We haven't had a single turnover so far this game. And right now we're in the driver's seat. So you just go out there and keep executing, very similar to what we did in the first half. Other than that one penalty and that few plays there on that last drive for Holmes, we've played a pretty good football game. And so just keep that up and then hopefully get a win.
I think another key thing has been the physicality of the defense. We've seen some of these replays. You just saw that tackle made there by Emmanuel Vance. They've been a lot more physical than we've seen out of all the years. And you think about it, though, this is really the first time these two teams have played enough games to find their rhythm, find their identity, and get things going in a positive direction. And it's showing tonight for the Indians. It
definitely is, and I agree with you, CJ, too, is that is something that Itawamba has done. In a week here, we've eliminated thus far those, as I call them, the mental mistakes or the penalties or things like that can hurt, obviously. When that's kind of what we were looking at last week. We'd get a big play or whatever, or we would, something would happen, and then here we go. We'd be dropped back because of a penalty or because of a play or a decision that someone made that, could have gone a different way. So, again, eliminating that, keeping our composure, and playing a sound football game here in the second half, I think is going to be huge for the Indians.
Yeah, and up to this point, the most complete game we've played as a whole team. I know this is only game 5, like we've said, but those first 4 games weren't exactly pretty ball games.
No, absolutely. And they just didn't have enough time to get that rhythm, get that going, and it looks good tonight for the Indians. Also checking in tonight is the second half of the B team, Mr. Jim Ingram.
Mr. Jim.
Saying you guys are doing a great job.
Thanks, Mr. Jim.
Jim and Jordan there checking it out tonight. And we want to hear from you. If you're watching or listening, hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. Your Indians lead it 28-9 as we get set to start the second half of play. Quick timeout. We'll hear from Little Caesars and be back with that First American National Bank kickoff.
Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we get set for this First American National Bank kickoff to start the second half. It'll be Lasher to tee things off here for the Indians. First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and Itawamba Community College. With locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo, just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location near you. So 28-9, ICC with the lead as we start the second quarter of play. This kick from Lasher angled towards the side. It's going to hit and roll and taken at the 8-yard line by the Bulldogs. Now trying to cut back up the middle. Still on his feet, slips a tackle, spins off one, and gets across to 30. The Bulldogs, any bright spot for the Bulldogs tonight, it has been special teams, as they've had some great returns and also connected on a 46-yard field goal in the first half.
Oh, most definitely. We'll go back to that field goal. That was an amazing kick. And like you said, CJ, at the half, had some had even more room.
Yeah, had plenty on the distance, probably 50-plus.
Well, the temperature continues to fall here in Goodman. It was at it's above 60. When we kick things off, it's now getting in the low 50s here. So the Bulldogs with the football, first down and 10. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper now. The pitch goes out wide, and he's going to be hit and dropped just shy of the 40-yard line. Tell you what, the Bulldogs looks like they've settled on Beatty being their quarterback, and he has marched them down the field pretty well in the first half when he took over at quarterback.
Well, McDonald took some hard hits.
Yes,
now, I'm not going to say that that's why he's not in there. Who knows? We don't have a report on that, but he took some pretty solid hits there.
And I know it would rattle me a little bit.
Oh, most definitely.
So after a gain of 4 on the play, it'll be a second down and 6 situation here for the Bulldogs. Running back is Johnson in the backfield. Beatty is your quarterback. Now looking towards the sideline, checking the play. Got 2 receivers on the far side of the field and an H-back here on the near side. Looks like they got a tight end this time as well. And it's going to be a give to the long running back in the backfield. The Indians are there to stack it up. No gain on the play. And it looks like we may have an Indian down. Nope, it's a little slow getting up there. It's Johnson, no gain on the play. It'll be a third down and 6 situation here, possession down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great job right there to stack that up. The Indians did, and right now, we got a third down scenario here. CJ, let's stop them.
Yeah, we've been proved wrong before in this game. This may be 4-down territory for them. We'll wait and see what happens on this play.
It was earlier tonight, so we'll see what the Bulldogs could do. 28-9, ICC with the lead. 13.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs with the football, moving left to right on your radio dial. And the quarterback pitches it this time. It's going to be pitched in the backfield. It's lost. The Indians were there, and the only option that time for Ivory was to run out of bounds and kind of save himself because there was a whole lot of white shirts charging in on him in a hurry.
Yeah, we had great outside containment there where we were actually penetrating there and coverage on that, and they've kind of been a little off sometimes on those pitches tonight.
Yeah, they're a little wild, and we capitalized on that one, and it does look like they were going to run the punter out there.
So this is going to be a Little Caesars punt attempt here for the Bulldogs. Porter back to receive for the Indians. Snaps a good one. Pressure coming and nearly blocks it, and that's going to be a flag on the Indians as he hit the kicker and nearly blocked it that time. I think if he closes his hands, he actually blocks it. So this penalty will be against the Indians. Roughing the kicker, so it'll be a fresh set of downs here for the Bulldogs. I like the aggressiveness. Just got to know how to dive at the kicker instead of diving into him, dive in front of him.
Yeah, they got to go for the ball, and that's what they always say is you go for the ball. You cannot go, any further for that because then you're going to get that roughing the kicker penalty on you.
And, guys, this is one thing we talked about in the first half. The Indians didn't have those mental mistakes that kind of hurt them, and this is the first one we've seen tonight. See if the Bulldogs can take advantage. Ball is at the 45. First down and 10. Bulldogs with it. They pitch it out wide, trying to get to the corner, and it was sealed nicely.
Yeah,
that's going to be a face mask.
Oh, was that a face mask?
I believe I saw a face mask there.
I saw a hold myself.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, we'll see which way it got. Could be either one.
I don't know that it was a face mask. I think he grabbed him by the top of the helmet that pulled his head back, but just the motion of his head going back that way automatically draws the flag. So back-to-back penalties now where the Indians have just opened it up for the Bulldogs, and it is going to be that 15-yard face mask penalty here. And so now the Bulldogs are marching, not on their own, but thanks in part to the Indians. Just mental mistakes.
Yeah, 2 plays, and we've given them 30 yards.
Exactly. But I'm going back to it now. Even though we did have a face mask or whatever, there was a hold on that play that they did miss on that on our DB right there.
So now to be a first down and 10. The ball is going to be at the 36-yard line of the Indians. Bulldogs marching here. They trail at 28-9. Handoff going to be to the long running back in the backfield, and a nice open field tackle that time. Johnson, the ball carrier, Bale on the tackle for the Indians. So Bell with the tackle, gain of 3 on the play. Second down, and let's call it a short 7 here for the Bulldogs. Clock continued to run with 11:45 to go here in the third quarter. ICC with a 28-9 lead. We'll try to bring you some Renaissance Bank scoreboard updates throughout the second half. Only 2 other games going on right now in the league, and that's Jones and Gulf Coast, a big-time matchup there in the south, and then there's a handoff, and the Indians make the tackle in the backfield.
Some great penetration there. They had the first runner and the quarterback wrapped up.
Yeah, like I said, they held their assignments on that. Like you said, CJ, excellent penetration by the line that came through and made the play.
That was Dispenza leading the way there for the Indians. So in the second quarter, it's Gulf Coast leading Jones 7-0. And also in the second quarter, Northwest out to a 17-6 lead over Mississippi Delta. And your score here, 28-9, ICC leading the Bulldogs of Holmes. Third down and 9 now is the situation. Bulldogs with the football under 11 minutes of play here in the third quarter. Dropping back to pass, screen pass, set up, and just a little bit too far that time. And that was a big-time break for the Indians, because if he hauls that one in, boys, that's 6.
Yeah, and I didn't catch who tipped it, but somebody at the line got just enough on it to disrupt it, made it a lot more difficult to catch.
So it is going to be a 4th down and 9 situation here. The Bulldogs is going to talk this one over as they're near the sideline talking to their coach here. It is at the 35, so they've got to get to the 26.
Yeah,
if they get to they can get near the 26. It looks like it's just a little bit before the 26-yard line. But either way it goes, it's going to be a reverse.
Oh, yes.
And the Indians are there.
Yeah. I mean, we were in the backfield all over that, and luckily on that reverse play, we were there too on that pitch man. So
yeah, Yafet Hearn, excellent play.
Yeah, it also looked like movement. The entire offensive line
it did
moved before the ball.
I thought that
snapped.
too.
And I've seen it a couple of times tonight, but a big-time stop there for Hearn. He's got a fumble recovery on the night, then makes that tackle for a loss to turn the ball over on downs by the Bulldogs. So now the Indians will have it for the first time here in the second half of play. 28-9 is the lead in favor of ICC with 10:37 to go here in the third quarter. Falk is still your quarterback. They're moving right to left on your radio dial, and the ball is at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Quick pass out, little bubble screen. Gets past one, now goes down the sideline. If he stays in bounds, he's going to go for a while, and just loses his balance down the sideline. That was Twilly, and Twilly having a breakout night tonight. A big-time play there as he moves the ball down the field in a hurry.
Yeah, trying to get the offense set up here, too, put a little more pressure on them and run quick here, right quick.
Barry Flowers throwing a great block to screen that play, or to, I said, not screen it, but to bust that play open there for the Indians. The ball is at the 24. Falk going to carry it again this time. Bounces to the outside, now cuts back over the middle. Falk following his blocker, still going forward. Run, young man, run. A big carry there for Falk.
Yeah, another design run for Falk right there. Great push up front from the offensive line again, CJ.
Yeah, you can't say enough good things about them. They're making those plays a lot better than they should be.
Absolutely.
So it'll be a 1st and goal situation now here for the Indians. The ball is at the 6. Falk surveying the defense. Brooks in the backfield. He gets the football. Bounces to the outside, lowers his head, and dives into the end zone.
Yeah. That was a good block, I think. It was Quay Davis, I think, was holding the block out there, wasn't it?
So Davis showing not only can he make the play happen with the ball in his hands, but also coming through there with a big-time block. 6-yard touchdown run for the Indians. Lasher on to attempt the PAT. So 9:27 to go here in the third quarter. The Indians trying to take a 35-9 advantage here. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Indians 35, Bulldogs 9. We'll take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to action. A good answer there for the Indians on their first drive of the second half to take a 35-9 lead. Holmes snuck into halftime with a little bit of momentum, but the Indians snatched it all away there on that drive, guys.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's what we needed right there. Capitalize on, I guess, of course, they had some penalties there, but we capitalized on getting that on that fourth down play.
This First American National Bank kickoff is going to be taken at the 10-yard line by the Bulldogs to get it out to the 25. Spins off one man, still going forward, and that can nearly be a penalty as he was hit out of bounds. They're going to say momentum carried him forward, though, as the ball again returned across the 30. And I tell you what, the Bulldogs, they continue to be impressive on the special teams, especially in the return department. But right now, they've got to string together something. They've got to do it in a hurry because now 35-9, time becoming a factor with 9:20 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a huge factor at this point. You've almost got to change your game plan. Triple options, great until you get in situations like this where you've got to put a lot of points up quickly.
And so the Bulldogs with it now, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 33, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper now. He's going to try to reverse field. Nothing doing.
Great, like I say, I mean, we've said it several times, but a great read there by the Indians, and the Indian defense just, I guess, swallowing the quarterback up, not allowing him to get outside.
Yeah, a tribe of Indians on the tackle that time, and it was everybody across the front line. 45. That was Bro. Is that right? Brubah. It's the first time I've seen his name all year.
What number are you looking at?
45.
Kane Brumbaugh?
Yeah. So the freshman, redshirt freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia, making a play. They say he gained 1?
Yeah, they gave him 1. That was generous.
Yeah.
Very generous. Bobble on the snap. Quarterback looking to throw over the middle. Has a man wide open. Just couldn't reel that one in. So now to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was a prime opportunity there for Holmes. They had somebody wide open, and the guy just dropped it.
Yeah, a good play call. There wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him. He just couldn't come down with it.
So now to be a 3rd down and 9 situation. Clock is stopped with 8:31. This is what Coach Cannon said. You need to get ahead, force them out of that comfort zone of running the football, make them throw the ball, something they're not just great at. Not saying they're bad at it, but they're strong with the run. Passing is not their strong suit. And so that's where the Indians have got the Bulldogs here. 35-9 is the score. 3rd down and 9. And it is now dropping back to pass. Pressure coming.
Oh, lost the ball.
On the play, and he's going to be hit and dropped at the 10-yard line. And tough play there. And it looks like
he's still down.
Beatty's still down as he fell on top of the football. Then an Indian fell on top of him. Hopefully just knocked the wind out of him there. And a big-time loss for the Bulldogs.
24-yard loss.
24-yard loss, and judging how Beatty is down on the field right now, that's what it looks to be. Just fell on top of the football, a player fell on top of him and knocked the wind out of him. So this is going to be a 4th down and almost evading.
I'm going to say they're going to punt here, CJ.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't know.
Well, they'll be kicking out of their end zone here. You've got to get to the 43-yard line for the 1st down. As long as you don't rough the kicker, you're okay here. Low snap. Kick is away, and it's going to hit and roll forward. Great roll as it's going to roll out to midfield and put the ball out to about the 49-yard line is where the Indians will have it. Great field position.
Yeah, as bad as the Indians wanted to field that kick, and they did, it was good to let it just drop and roll because, like you say, we still got excellent field position.
7 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Your score is 35-9. You feel a lot better with the score here, guys. Granted, 35-9, the Indians have controlled this ball game, but in the MACCC, what formerly known as the MACJC, no lead safe until the final horn sounds.
Yeah, especially this year.
Yeah. Thanks, 2020. So 1st and 10 is the situation here for the Indians. Falk is still your quarterback. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson basically takes that one away from Falk and gains 1 yard on the play.
I was going to say, I think Falk was really wanting to pull that one. He saw something else on the read, and Wilson just went ahead and decided he'd take it.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 situation now here. Ball is at midfield. ICC moving right to left on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk Mississippi. We do invite you to join us every Tuesday at 1:06 on Super Talk Mississippi for the ICC Hour. Brad, when are you going to join me for the ICC Hour?
You haven't invited me.
Why don't you get with me tomorrow because I'm looking for guests. So 2nd down and 9 is the situation. And it's going to be a quick out pass to Barry Flowers. Flowers cuts back over the middle, gets a great block. Now gets to the outside, and it's going to have close to the 1st down. And that was big number 74, Jontavius Lane coming out. And if you're a wide receiver standing at about 5'8", $140, and you've got a guy in Lane coming at you at 6'5", 295, you do exactly what that kid did. Lay down.
Lay it down. I'm telling you what, that was excellent going out there, and he had a head of steam going after him.
And it does move the chains forward for a 1st down. The ball now at the 40-yard line. 6:26 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. ICC with the football and the lead, 35-9 here over the Holmes Bulldogs. Falk, your quarterback, awaiting the snap. And again, a little quick out pass, and it's going to be caught. And a minimal gain that time as it was Octavius Williams reeling in that pass. I tell you what, guys, he has had a good breakout game tonight. We've called his name out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he has a real good game so far. And, of course, the whole offense, to be honest with you, has had a good game. I mean, there's no one I can say on offense that really hasn't had a good game.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just a good overall group effort.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 8 situation now. Now you're starting to see ICC being a little bit more methodical on the offensive side. Get the play call in a little bit slower, not getting to the line of scrimmage with about 10 seconds on the play clock. Snaps it with 4. There's going to be a handoff in the backfield, and he's going to stumble forward as that's going to be Tyler Day on the carry. No gain on the play.
Rolled up our lineman there at the end from behind. I guess I was the only one who saw that. So
yeah, I was.
Normally happens.
Yeah. But I'm still trying to figure out how that was.
He's tapping out, too.
I'm trying to figure out how that was no gain on the play, as that was 56. Charles Brooks shaking up on the play. And here's the thing, Charles Brooks coming out. This is a center.
Mm-hmm.
So into the contest now. Didn't pick, it looked like a 53, but I don't see a 53 on our roster coming in.
Played a 63.
63, and the ICC is going to take a timeout. Smart
not a bad timeout
here
there.
taken by the Indians as the play clock was getting low. It is 63. Philip Cook coming in there. We'll take the timeout. Let's hear from our friends at Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and be back with more right after this. ICC leading at 35-9 over the Holmes Bulldogs.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
And welcome back out of that timeout. 4:43 to go here in the 3rd quarter. ICC with a 35-9 lead here over the Holmes Bulldogs. Falk's going to toss this one out today. Day's going to lower his head, and oh, that hurt. Day he's a big dude, and when he lowers that head and puts the boom on you, pain comes with it.
Well, it did right there, and that moved the stick, CJ.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask for. 3rd down and long, keep possession, run some more time. It's kind of funny talking about time management in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
But at this point in the game, that's a big factor.
And the Indians do continue to just take their time getting to the line of scrimmage. They do so now with 12 seconds on the play clock. 4:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gets the snap, dropping back, and now will avoid some pressure. And
got some
Falk's
running room.
going to elect to run here and going to wisely just jog that one out of bounds. I was expecting to do the old school Brett Favre move whenever he runs 20 yards downfield, pump fakes to get a defender in the air. Didn't do it that time, but he does pick up significant yardage there to bring up a 2nd down And let's call it a short 3 here for the Indians. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Got to give a quick shout out to my guy Steve Diffie. Unable to be here tonight, taking care of family like a good dad does. So Diff, Chuck and I hate we missed you tonight. So Falk gives to Day. Day lowers his head and gets the first down.
Yeah, I mean,
no, the ball came free.
Oh.
They're going to say he was down, or they're going to say a turnover?
I haven't seen a signal yet.
No signal yet. They're going to say he was down.
They're saying he's down. Yeah.
I couldn't see it from my angle.
No, yeah. I'd say he was down. So.
And we had some good blockers out there again. I mean, he was just right. I mean, the running back, I don't know who was running that one. I couldn't tell on the numbers, but I mean, he was just behind the line of blockers right there going forward.
So the ball will be at the 17-yard line now. New running back into the contest here, and this is going to be R.J. Wilson after that first down picked up by Tyler Day. Inside 3 minutes of play now here in the third quarter. Falk screens it out to Quay Davis. Davis makes one man miss. He's got another one, gets by him, and Quay Davis doing Quay Davis things, getting into the end zone.
Not sure what all them whistles are for.
Not for sure either. Or is there a flag down? Looks like there's a flag down on the field. Oh, it's laying on the 15-yard line.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I see it now.
Well, negate that play there for Quay Davis.
Block in the back.
Block in the back. So you just saw that replay there, and unfortunately got to click the remove button. As that takes another touchdown off the board for Quay Davis, but still, that's just proof of the playmaking ability Quay Davis has. I'm telling you, I know 2020 is a weird year. There's going to be teams that can't really get out and see players. But if Quay Davis hasn't earned himself a scholarship somewhere.
Yeah, if I'm a coach,
yeah,
I want to build my team around players like that.
Absolutely. Davis has been impressive all season long. Falk steps up, goes long, and overshoots his man that time as throwing into double coverage as pressure was collapsing in a hurry now. So it'll be a second down and 18 situation here for the Indians with 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, always a dangerous pass there when you throw in double coverage. Of course, you know, he really didn't have anywhere else to go with it, and actually threw the ball where it had to go because nobody really could get it, to be honest with you. But, again, threw in the double coverage with nowhere else to go with it.
Guys, I may be wrong here on my stats, but that's the first incomplete pass I've wrote down for the Indians tonight.
I think you're correct because they really haven't thrown much downfield tonight except a couple of times, and that one was more of a throwaway. This time they're going to set up the screen. And this is going to be R.J. Wilson. Gets a great block.
He's going to get in there.
And Wilson takes it to the house. Well, let's make sure we keep talking so we don't hear our neighbors' comments there. So the Indians take care of business.
Yeah, well-designed screenplay there, Adam and CJ, and well dialed up at the right moment, to be honest with you, with great blocking, as we've said all night. Again, blocking. And so, touchdown.
That was Barry Flowers throwing the block downfield that opened that one up for the Indians as Lasher on to attempt this extra point here. Awaiting the snap. And it's a good one. Lasher steps into it. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 42-9, ICC with the lead over the Holmes Bulldogs. We're going to take a timeout. Hear from Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Trav!
And welcome back, R.J. Wilson on that touchdown reception for the Indians. Shane Lasher getting set for this First American National Bank kickoff. ICC leading it 42-9 here at Holmes with 2:31 to go in the third quarter. Lasher's been a busy guy tonight. He's a guy you like to be busy if you're an Indian fan. This kick high. Caught at the 15-yard line. Now cutting back across field. Cuts back one more time. Diving around through. Gets a great block. Makes another man miss. And what a return that time. Just some nifty running And a great return on the part of number 24 for the Bulldogs, and that's Woodward. And we've called his name a lot tonight, guys. He is an impressive athlete.
Yeah, I mean, you've said it, Adam. I mean, special teams-wise, they have played a heck of a game. Not that they hadn't in other years, but really have stood out on special teams tonight and beating the Indians up a little bit there on special teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now it'll be first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. The ball is at midfield. 2:19 to go in the third quarter. ICC with a 42-9 lead. Beatty, still your quarterback. Good to see him back in after being injured earlier in the contest. Now here comes the pitch down the sideline, steps out of bounds, and flags all over the place.
23 did all but tackle Ralph Dunn right there.
Well, and it's a good thing, too, because, again, we misplayed the pitch man right there once again, and he was the pitch man was open.
Guys, I know you are not paying attention to what I just saw, but there's a car across the way that just backed smooth into the fence.
I did not see that.
And kept going.
I
see it now.
Probably Tyler Kemp trying to leave right now.
Dang, Tyler Kemp.
Knowing his driving skills.
Yeah, he's not good at driving.
He's not. I can almost assure you that was Tyler Kemp.
Holmes County. I can't believe it. Tyler made it down here.
I know. I know Tyler's not listening right now with 2 minutes to play here and a fumble, but the Bulldogs find it, but the Indians make the play in the backfield.
4 of them back there.
All over it.
So I'm guessing that was a spot foul since it was only marked back 2 yards.
Right.
The Indians make the stop there, so now it's going to be a second down and 15 situation. The reason why I say that I know Tyler's not watching right now or listening is I do want to make a special call for anybody that lives in the Manatee area. It's my understanding that when Tyler was yet a young lad in his days back at Manatee, he made an album where he sang cover songs of various artists that he looked up to as a young kid. If you know where that CD is, Adam Gore is willing to pay good money for that. As we'll take a timeout with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. 42-9 is your score. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
And welcome back with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter of play. ICC with a 42-9 lead here over the Bulldogs of Holmes. It's going to be second down and 15 here for the Bulldogs. The ball is at the 45-yard line. Bulldogs moving left to right on your radio dial. Pitch out, and it's behind the man, and ball is loose on the turf. Still loose, and I think the Indians have it, and they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. See, I just kind of get I don't understand. I mean, they have had, we said it several times already, several bad pitches on those plays right there. And, I mean, it's costing them. I mean,
yeah,
obviously.
Right. And that was – some of them have been better than others. That one was not a great pass, a little high, hard to handle, especially when you're running forward momentum. And looked like he was going to be able to fall on it, but that ball, you know, they get a little slippery this time of night.
And Emmanuel Vance recovered the fumble there, and then looks like that Beatty is coming to the sideline for the Bulldogs with an injury. So it'll be a 1st and 10 situation here for ICC. Falk still your quarterback. And he's going to hand it off here. This is going to be Jamarcus Quarles. Quarles tucks it back over the middle, spins around to the 20, and the ball comes free there, and the Bulldogs get it back.
We do have a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
There is a flag down. We'll see if they do give possession to the Bulldogs. Are they going to say Quarles was down in that situation?
Illegal fumble.
Well, they are going to say that Quarles was down before he fumbled the football. I don't know that I agree with that call. It looked like he lost the handle of it as he was falling to the ground. So a big-time break there for the Indians. Instead of a turnover, it turns into a loss of 5. And they'll replay the down. Break there for the good guys. Coach Andy Kirk saying he's willing to chip in and help us locate that album. So is Michael Upton. And now this is going to be a pass out to Quarles. Quarles lowers his head and gets a lot of that yardage back there. Nearly picks up the first down. Needed 15 for the first down. Got about 14 on the play there. He looked like he was shot out of a rocket once he caught that football.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, of course, when you got that good blocking out in front of you, too, of course, not to say that Quarles wasn't making any good plays on it, but, I mean, he had that good blocking out in front of him again.
Let's call it 2nd down and 2 now here for the Indians, and it's going to be a give to Quarles. Quarles picks up the first down and moves the pile forward, still moving the pile forward, and gets the ball out to the 21-yard line. That'll do it here for the third quarter of play. They stopped the clock for some reason. Now that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Indians 42, Bulldogs of Holmes 9. We'll take a break. Hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. Registration for the spring semester is now open and classes are filling up fast at Itawamba Community College. Named the #1 community college in the state for the 2nd straight year by Wallet Hub, ICC offers 5 different class options with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden that will help save you time and money while preparing you for the future. Email one of our friendly advisors at eadvisor@iccms.edu or call 862-8000 to sign up for classes today. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Pam, what's that? New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent it butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play here in Goodman. ICC with the football and a 42-9 lead over the Bulldogs. The ball is going to be at the 21-yard line where it's 1st and 10. And now the give is to Quarles once again, and he's hit and dropped at about the 10-yard line.
I mean, we're just having our way with them at the line right now, CJ, and just kind of doing what we want to do up there. And it was just a simple give and a simple dive right there.
Yeah, and Quarles, like I said earlier, it looks like he's shot out of a cannon every play now. So he's still got some fresh legs. Mix that with the offensive line, that's nothing but good results.
Yeah, I believe he's looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night here if he can find it. Quarles again, right up the middle. He's hit and stacked up after a minimum gain on the play. A good open field tackle that time by number 27 of the Bulldogs, Knight. If he doesn't make that tackle, probably Quarles bounces it to the outside, but good sign of sportsmanship there as Quarles helps Knight off the turf. So a gain of 3 on the play, bring up 2nd down and 7 here. Has a little confusion on ICC on who should be in and who should be out. And now Quarles will head to the sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. As Falk will check in, and now Holmes trying to get in a late substitution here. A lot of confusion all over the place right now. And this is going to be Davis on the carry. Slips through a couple of tacklers. Now gets to the outside and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And that was just quite the cluster there on both sides of the football.
I don't think either one of us really were prepared for what was going on there, obviously because of the personnel situation on both sides, CJ.
Yeah, and just play clock running down. Just had to snap the ball and hope for the best.
So 13:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-9 is the score. Bulldogs show pressure.
I believe we got
free play here.
And going
to throw it forward, and Davis is going to be like, don't do that again. As that'll be a free play here for the Indians, but a great stop there by the Bulldogs. So we'll see what comes of this as the officials are going to talk things over here. And I mean, looked like a free play there.
Yeah, I don't know how it could be anything else.
In the neutral zone.
Letting the play continue.
See if we got some scoreboard updates throughout the league. As we said, only 2 other games going on right now. Gulf Coast leading Jones 14-0 at halftime. Also at halftime, Northwest leading Mississippi Delta 23-6. Your score right now, 42-9, is the situation here. Well, the officials taking a whole lot of time to pontificate here and figure out what's going on.
Used a big word there, Adam.
That was a really large word.
When Adam doesn't sleep much, the brain actually works a little bit.
I need a dictionary.
I think he's getting paid per letter tonight.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Double it up there. So holding on the defense on a eligible receiver. Offsides as well. So that will result half the distance to the goal and a first down for the Indians. So
first and goal from the 4.
I'm fixing to run to the library over here right quick and get a dictionary so I can still look up that word that Adam said.
Don't ask me to spell it, though. 13-14 to go here, 42-9. Indians with the lead, trying to tack on a few more points here. Favre? Falk. Yeah, see, told you. Falk's going to keep it this time. Dives, bobbles the ball. Does he get in?
I believe they marked him down at the 1.
Down at the 1.
Yeah.
Well, he bobbled the football as he tried to stretch it out, so that's the reason probably going to say he's down at the 1. Didn't really maintain possession until he got to the ground. So now ICC will have the football inside the 1-yard line and inside 13 minutes to play here. Falk looking towards the sideline. Brooks in the backfield. He gets the football.
Oh, wow.
Dips underneath one guy. Does he get in? No, he's going to be stopped at the 1.
I don't know how he got out of that, but he did.
Now, you know what, guys? I said I didn't know how to spell that word earlier, pontificate. Guess who spelled it for me?
Who?
Miss Donna
Thomas.
Wow.
When in doubt, call Donna out.
Can she define it for us?
I guarantee you she can.
I promise you. Miss Donna, if you're still listening, Brad Boggs has called you out. So 3rd and goal. Hey, let's talk about this. The Bulldogs stepping up big here, coming up with back-to-back stops inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, their D-line had a lot of pressure on us right there. I mean, they were in the backfield.
Very fortunate to get anything on that one.
Falk's going to keep it. He's going to stumble forward, and he's going to be stopped at the goal line.
This should be an interesting play call.
Yeah. What's your decision here?
Player down on the field here for the Bulldogs.
As time to think about it.
We'll take a break and hear from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Itawamba Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
And welcome back as Lasher onto the field here. This is going to be, and Holmes getting caught with too many men on the field. They do rush them out there. So this is going to be a field goal attempt here by the Indians. Snap is up, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 18-yard field goal is good. ICC takes a 45-9 lead. Let's take another timeout and hear from our friends at Kegel Eye Center and be back with this First American National Bank kickoff.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Kegel of Kegel Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Kegel Eye Center in Fulton. The longer a person...
This Thanksgiving, we're grateful for the people and communities we serve. You're more than just customers, you're our neighbors. Happy Thanksgiving from First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 11:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC's in control of this one, 45-9 here over the Holmes Bulldogs. What we think to be ICC's last game of the season. Indians wanting to go out with a bang, and they're doing so far, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, can't say enough about the offense, but also, how the defense has played tonight, coming in, with this triple option and having to learn, obviously learn a new defensive scheme for the week.
That kickoff taken at the 7-yard line and returned out to the 30. And again, a great return by Woodward. He's had a lot of those returns tonight. He's been solid for the Bulldogs. It was 92 for the Bulldogs that was shaken up earlier. That's Cedric Tucson out of Hoover, Alabama, went to Spain Park High School. Hopefully he's okay and not a serious injury as they're looking him over there on the sideline. So it'll be a first down and 10. The ball is going to be at the 31 here for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs with a new quarterback in the game. And it's going to be a handoff, and that is Jordan Rupert wearing number 10. He's listed as a defensive back. He's a freshman out of West Point. Hands off and a gain of 2 on the play there for the Bulldogs. Get one out of the shotgun. Wing T set.
Yeah, this is
a different look.
Very unique. Hit in the backfield, ball on the ground, but I think the Bulldogs fell back on top of it, so now to bring up a third down and 10 situation here for Holmes.
A lot of confusion going on back there with these plays right now.
Guys, what I noticed on the far side of the field over there, the receiver was wide open. There wasn't even a defensive back close to him.
So they do say he actually only a loss of 1 on the play. So it'll be a third down and 9 situation here for the Bulldogs. 9:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter. So Turner is your quarterback. Yeah, they're not putting anybody on that wide receiver out there. Low snap. Throw out is behind him, so it's a live ball. No, they're going to say an incomplete pass. That pass was backwards. But
I believe they're fortunate that was incomplete because they would have lost a few on that one.
Did I miss something? Have they put in some people here? I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's a new quarterback, and it's a defensive back playing quarterback. So I think it's one of those where right now the Bulldogs are like, hey, we're tipping our cap. Ball game's over, so let's just get out of this night without anything bad happening.
Well, then both those quarterbacks may be injured.
That's true. One was checked out earlier in the contest. Snap's a little off, but the kick is away and a booming kick.
Yeah.
Porter picks it up at the 25 and is going to get it back across the 30-yard line. What a kick. That one drove him back, but a good job by Porter, able to stay on the football and get it forward for a positive gain that time. Yeah. Looks like McDonald is still on the sideline for the Bulldogs. He was replaced by Beatty.
Yeah, Beatty's here.
Yeah, he's here. He came to the sideline earlier. Looked like he might have had a jammed finger.
Well, he's been favoring that hand there the whole time. And, of course, I think that's his throwing hand,
It is. So
okay.
It might be one of those. They've got a game next week on Wednesday against Delta, so try to keep some guys healthy going into that contest. So the Indians with the football. The give is going to be today, and Day's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage here. And it's one of those where we're probably just going to see a lot of running for this last 9 minutes of the contest and try to keep the clock running as the Indians looking to wrap this one up in red and blue. As everybody got quiet.
The whole stadium.
The whole stadium. I feel like I need to whisper now.
I'm going to pontificate.
There you go. Express your opinion, as Miss Donna says. Again, if you're watching, hit us up. Let us know. At Let's Go ICC.
Oh, wow. He broke that.
Big play there on the other side.
J.J. Daniels.
My buddy Michael Bland checking in. Says ICC football appears to be all out of bubble gum. That is a great reference there, Michael. So that does move the chains for another first down. This first down being brought to you by your Etowah County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give Joey a call at 862-9340. That's 862-9340. Or stop by and see him there at on South Adams Street in Fulton. Movement. So you got to call that one. The officials didn't want to, but you got to call it there after the movement up front by the Indians. So false start will back them up 5 yards. Still be first down here for the Indians. Well, this is where we typically start talking about our next broadcast or moving on to the next sport. Well, we won't be doing that for quite a while, as basketball will not start until mid to late January. So we're going to have quite the downtime. We may just go commentate traffic one day, Brad.
I'm for, I definitely call me in. I'm ready. I'm game anytime. Put me in, coach, and I'm ready to play.
As long as they bring those fuzzy tacos, you're good to go.
That's exactly right. And I want you to know that we've taken up a collection up here, and we're starting to get a collection for that album that you're talking about for Tyler Kemp. So
I believe we could have a lunch party stream for that.
We could live stream that. Great idea. Second down and 12 to go. Day with the football. Jumps over a guy. Nice play there for Tyler Day.
Yeah, nice hurdle there over the DB, and got a few more yards out of it. Just almost the first down here. What do we like, about a yard now from the first?
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 to go here for the Indians. Clock continuing to roll, coming up on 6 minutes left in the contest. We do invite you to follow us on Twitter at Let's Go ICC, and also visit letsgoicc.com. We've got our spring schedules up there. Of course, they have changed 3 times since we've posted them, so you want to visit that quite often as well. If you've got a Roku or a Fire Stick, we've got our 24/7 channel rolling there, so you can check that out as well. Falk going to carry it, picks up the first down, spins forward, it's hit and dropped, and that will move the chains for the Indians.
I got another Holmes player down on the field there too.
Injured player on the field will take the injury timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back out of the timeout. The young man from Holmes able to get to the sideline on his own there. Hopefully he'll be okay and ready to go for next week. 5:39 to play here. Clock is now rolling. ICC with a 45-9 lead. Falk still your quarterback. Quarles, I believe, now in the backfield for the Indians. And they're going to run a screen pass out wide, and it's bobbled around, but caught. And now going down the sidelines, first down, as that's number 80, DK Gaines, a freshman out of Corinth High School, with the reception. First time we've called DK's name, and this is a good sign for the Indians. Seeing a lot of young guys on the football field right now making some plays.
Get them some experience for next year.
That Holmes band getting fired up below us here. First down and 10. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Remind everyone to stay tuned. We'll have your the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming your way at the conclusion of the game. As carry and contact at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Quarles on the carry that time. Gains 1. Adam Bridges, got to give him a shout out. Big Super ICC fan. Of course, Itawamba HS going to be in action tomorrow night against Corinth. Big game there in town. So if you're planning to come to Fulton, better add a little extra time to your travel plans.
Yeah, huge game there for the Indians.
So 2nd and 9. Falk's going to keep it this time. Cuts it back across the middle. Gets across the 25 down to about the 24-yard line. We're to bring up a 3rd down and short situation once again here for the Indians. 4 minutes to play. Well, guys, Thanksgiving coming up. Got big plans?
Probably not. Not huge plans. Trying to
stay low.
Yeah,
low.
Keep that social distancing going on for a little while.
What's Cade's favorite Thanksgiving meal? Anything?
That's a tough one.
He is kind of a picky
Probably
eater.
like fruit snacks and sweet tea.
Hey, in that case, I'm coming to eat Thanksgiving with you guys. It's going to be 4th and inches here for the Indians after Falk dives forward and can't quite get there. Brad, what's your favorite?
My favorite Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah.
I'm more of the, I like the, some people like the desserts, the mini desserts that you have, and I can kind of skip the desserts. I like the casseroles.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I just like the mini casseroles that you can put out there at Thanksgiving, and it's just kind of like a conglomerate of anything, CJ. You can just throw it in there and make a casserole and call it that, and it's pretty good always.
There you go, using big words.
You got to put the Ritz crackers on top,
Timeout taken here by the Bulldogs. 2:57 to play. I'll tell you guys, I'm looking forward to the cranberry sauce. Now, I'll have to say this. I don't want the homemade kind. Yeah. I want the kind that comes in the can. So if my cranberry sauce doesn't have the rings around it, I don't want it.
You like that kind? It's got the imprint of the can.
Of the can, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Good stuff there. Put it on some stuffing.
You put it in your stuffing
put it
on top of it?
On a piece of turkey. Put it on anything. I'll be good to go.
I got you.
Yeah, this is where we're at, folks. We're just trying to get these next 2 minutes and 57 seconds over with. ICC leads it big, 45-9. 4th and inches here for the Indians.
Are you going to have a charcuterie board at your Thanksgiving?
Tyler Kemp has given me classes on a charcuterie board. I've been saying that I was going to put a picture on Facebook of my charcuterie board, but I haven't quite perfected it yet.
Oh, we're going for it on 4th and 1.
And it's going to be Falk on the keeper. He's going to have the first down and then some. Cuts it back across the 15, and that will move the chains there once again for the Indians.
Y'all just used a big word on some kind of board.
Look. You and I call it a meat tray.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at CJ stepping in with you got the dictionary.
See, Tyler's rubbing off on me.
That's what it is. It'll be a 1st down and 10 here for the Indians. 2.5 to play in the contest. Ball is going to be at the 14-yard line here for ICC. Again, taking a lot of time here, trying to eat up as much of this clock as they can. Late substitution coming in here for the Indians. There's going to be a give, and it's going to be down to the 10-yard line, and pickup of about 4 on the play that time. 2 minutes to play in the contest. As ICC, you can almost take a delay of game penalty here run a play and then just kneel your way to victory in this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, getting real close.
So the ball is at the 11, let's call it the 11-yard line here. Second down and a short 7 for the Indians. Handoff going to be given to number 23. That's Hervey, and Hervey takes it to the house.
Got an end zone.
And I was going to look, I heard a whistle, but they're just saying run the clock as the Indians have the mercy rule now in effect. Hervey getting his first carry, and that's what you call production for the freshman. 1 carry equals a touchdown. He's out of Water Valley, Mississippi. And Lasher on for the kick. 51-9, ICC with the lead. The clock is running because of the mercy rule. And so we'll keep it here throughout the remainder of this one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Lasher, money tonight as ICC takes a 52-9 lead with 30 seconds to play. Technically, right now, if you wanted to, if you're the Indians, you don't have to do anything, as the clock is probably going to run out on the contest here. And so we'll move directly into our Renaissance Bank post-game report with 20 seconds left to play. And guys, we talked about the Indians last game of the year, couldn't hold nothing back, came out, took care of business, and got things done.
Yeah, fantastic job, all the way around. Of course, as we've mentioned, the defense preparing for tonight and the triple option and the different offense that they would see. But the offense putting together the scheme that they put together this week to pull it together like they did.
Final score here from Goodman, 52-9 as the clock goes final. Good job by the referee. Everybody was ready to play. He was just standing on the sideline holding the football, allowing the clock to run out of this one. CJ, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, going back to the offense, we had 8 drives. Every single drive ended in points for us tonight. So hats off to the offense. I'm going to give them my player of the game. You can't get better than that.
100% there. As you see the teams meeting at midfield, we'll keep it here. Take a look back at some of these plays throughout the contest. And CJ, I think that's a perfect way of looking at it there. When you try to come out, be productive on offense, each trip down the field offensively resulting in points, that's big, and that was big tonight for the Indians.
It was, and like we mentioned at the front of the broadcast, the triple option, get ahead quickly, make them play from behind, really took that whole game plan out of the equation, and then just kept executing on offense and put up a big number tonight.
Take a look at some of these highlights here in the back end of the contest. Guys, let's talk about the play of Dylan Falk. You talked about it, and I think we're all going to agree, the offense, everybody just clicking tonight for the Indians. Dylan Falk hasn't got a start in the last couple of games, come out, looked really sharp today, managed that offense, marched them up and down the field, and 52 points on the board is pretty impressive offensive night.
Yeah, Dylan looked real good tonight. Very impressive. Again, leading the offense, number one, which, that he hasn't done. He has, a few plays this year, as we've mentioned, but tonight, the whole game, looked good through the air as well as on his feet. So a great game. And basically, we think, as we've said, this is our last game for this year, for 2020. And if so, this is just a great culmination of the efforts that Etowamba has done. What we've achieved, because we've achieved more than just winning this last game. We overcame the 2-week scenario where we were off for 14 days, had a couple of coaches out, and to come back and put things together and to battle in this year. As we've said, nothing has been easy for 2020.
Not at all.
And I'm just really thrilled for this football team that they were able to put things together and end things on a high note, Adam and CJ.
Absolutely. I think that's the key point there as well, ending it on a high note, because take a look, this team that was on the field tonight, there's a lot of – actually, they all can come back next year if they want to. But there's going to be some guys that have that opportunity to go to the next level. The Quay Davises, you just will hope, this is why they played this year, for guys like Quay, guys like Corley Hooper to be seen by these coaches that are looking for the pieces that might be missing. And, I think those two guys made a pretty good case for themselves that they could play a high level of football, and that's the whole purpose of what we were doing. Are we playing for championships? Yes. Are we playing for a state championship? Yes. But we're playing to help these kids continue their education through scholarship opportunities. We had a lot of guys that left on the field this season.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what's important, is helping these student athletes not only succeed on the field, but in life. And I think you're going to see some really good things come out of this group. And kudos to the league for making it happen, the presidents. I know it wasn't easy decision-making and a lot of hoops to jump through to get to that point, but hopefully it will pay off for some of these guys.
Absolutely. Defensively tonight, the Indians looked sharp as well. Took them a little while to adjust to that triple option as expected, but once they did, man, it was lights out from that defense.
Yeah, we had the hiccup there right before the half, I say the hiccup as far as the defense did on that, and but there again, overall, an excellent effort. And to piggyback off that, CJ, the state of Mississippi really did a great job. The Mississippi presidents, having the faith in putting this football season together where we did, and there was just a lot of uncertainty going into it. And, we're down here, of course, Dr. Allen and you got Dr. Haffey down here at Holmes, and, of course, all the rest of the presidents. They did an excellent job, and kudos to them for what they did to give these guys and band and cheerleaders the opportunity to have this football season this fall, to get out here and perform. And, it's just good for them. So we talk about the football players a lot, but there's also all these other people that play into it with the band and the cheerleaders. And so, again, I'm just grateful for that. I know the football coaches, that's all these football coaches, Coach Cannon and his staff has talked about. They just want to play. Yeah. And they just want to play this fall. And we were able to make that happen.
Absolutely. Coach Sean Cannon talking to his guys. So that's going to do it for our post-game report being presented by Renaissance Bank. We would like to thank tonight's sponsors, Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Kegel Eye Center, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent Joey Cox, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC Foundation, ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, the ICC Wesley Foundation, and Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy. Guys, that's going to do it for the 2020 football season, or so we think. It is 2020. Who knows what tomorrow will hold. But you can find out more about ICC athletics by visiting letsgoicc.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. So, hey, one final time here. So for Brad Boggs, CJ Adams, Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, Z Taylor, even though they're not here with us, Mr. Jim Ingram and Jordan Smith, who are back home watching tonight, along with Stephen Knight, Kim Deal, and all the great folks at Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Thank you for taking time out of your Thursday night to join us for this presentation of ICC Athletics. So long from Goodman, where your Indians win it 52-9 over the Holmes Bulldogs. Have a blessed evening, a happy Thanksgiving, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
All right, Dylan, kind of a crazy season, but hey, you came in, got the start tonight, and helped lead to a big win over Holmes. Talk about the game, your performance, and your teammates' performance.
Oh, yeah, I think it was a real team effort, as a quarterback, job just to get the ball to the playmakers and let them make plays like I did tonight. It's real easy when you got receivers like we do, and they just make everything look so easy, make you look like a good quarterback like tonight.
All right, well, now talk about you being a sophomore. Talk about this season, how crazy it's been, but being able to show your resiliency and your teammates' resiliency to finish out this season.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been crazy. But, we did a good job staying together as a team. We've been here about 16 weeks, played like 5 games. It was hard to get a rhythm. We didn't have spring, didn't get that connection, but I think we did all right, but we could have done better. But I like the way we finished tonight.
All right, well, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, able to finish off the season here with a big win at Holmes. Your guys came out, seems like they were just hitting everything like they needed to, jumped out to that early lead, never let up like you talked about in the pregame show needing to do so. Talk about your guys, their execution to be able to pick up this big win and close out the season.
Yeah, real proud of them. I thought Dylan, really for his first start coming out for us, and he had a really good week of practice, and that was our, that's what Coach Cook, coming back after his little hiatus, said, I'm gonna play the best guy this week that, gets in and works hard, and I think he gave us a spark offensively, and and that's kind of what we told him. We want to be able to finish drives. With touchdowns, because anytime this guys get the ball, it's going to be it's tough. The offense they have, because they could grind the clock on and everything. So we knew it was going to be important to score, but very proud of the defense today too. We got to stop them there in the first drive of the second half, and that was key for us. Got us rolling, and our kids were excited and had fun, and you just wish you'd have been able to have a season where you could start it and finish it where it needs to be instead of having to start, stop. But these kids have been going through 16 weeks of practice to play 5 games, and the ones that were with us tonight, that finished up, I think maybe 51 players, but proud of them, and that's what it was about, seeing them have fun and go out there and win a ball game to finish this thing off right.
Okay, well, talk about this team this year, even though it's been crazy. Talk about their resiliency and being able to finish the fight and get through these 5 games.
Yeah, and that's what I told them. I said I thought one of the biggest things was after, our president stepped up, and wanted us to play. I said nobody gave us a chance to play. All across the Kansas area and things like that, they're not even, they're waiting till the spring to play, and and we had our bumps in the road for sure, and everybody did across the league, but just goes to show that you can find a way to get things done, you can get it done, and that was the thing. My message to them after that we were done, just wherever life leads you. Hopefully all of them come back, but I know there's going to be some that's going to get signed and some that's going to be back with us, but just understand what this league teaches you. To fight and to go the extra mile, and you carry that with you for the rest of your life.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.